Hey everyone, this is Rob.
And Michelle.
And welcome to Bunebape, your weekly podcast on everything you need to know about old school RuneScape.
Meet Merp.
All right, so this week up on the docket, we have a shout out to a special guest.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gnomonkey.
Gnomonkey joins us. If you are just here for Gnomonkey, that's okay. We have timestamps down below if you want to skip to that.
Yeah, feel free to skip ahead. I'm sure a lot of people will just want to see that. So you
Brood.
can...
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually okay.
Yeah. So you can go watch that. But we actually have a bunch of stuff that we're going to go over, including what we've been up to this week, a lot of Gridmaster stuff. And then also we have a blog to go over, which is more Gridmaster stuff. And surprisingly, some stuff we talked about last week already in the game.
Already, man. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, kind of weird. And then obviously we do have the interview after we do our Q&A. And speaking of Q&A, thanks for everyone that does participate. And if you also want to participate even more in the podcast,
I'm trying to follow the segue.
Trying to, do the most for the podcast. It is always appreciated, and we are sponsored by our Patreons.
Yeah, we have a Patreon. I think it's just .com/Bunebape. If you want to subscribe, you get a cute little Discord badge, and higher tiers, you get extra stuff. You can watch us record live when we remember. Mostly we forget that. You can get an origami. You can get a free mug, depending what tier you are. Also, if you guys want to support us for free, you can follow us on Spotify. I keep forgetting that I should advertise that. Allegedly, it's good. Spotify shamed me. I posted and they're like, did you know most podcasts with your amount of listeners have 500 more followers than you? I was like, why would you say that, Spotify? So
Nice.
Consider following. I don't know if they're rage baiting me, but
Probably.
I should probably start saying that more.
Yeah.
And if you don't like us, ignore that. Leave your follow.
Okay. Anyways, you decide to support us. You can ask questions on any of those platforms we just mentioned, on Patreon, on Spotify, or any of our socials down below, or go to our discord.gg/Bunebape, and we have a community there that play other games, not just RuneScape, and you can hang out and ask questions if you
We
want.
watch movies every Saturday night.
Sure.
Usually scary.
Before we get into all the super cool stuff though that we have lined up, thanks again to Gnomonkey and Michelle. What's going on?
Yeah. I've just been doing grid all week, to be honest. I think I have 4 tiles left, which is so funny. I know people who were very early in grid, but because of big content creators finishing it immediately, including our guest later, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so late. It's been out for a week. I need to chill, man.
Yeah, it hasn't been out that long.
A week and I work full time.
That being said, for anyone that isn't aware of how fast people are completing it, the first few people that completed it finished it in 13-ish hours or something like that the first time. But now it's become a speed run event.
That's kind of cool.
For a lot of the higher end community.
Yeah.
They are doing it as fast as possible. I've seen the lowest I've seen is a cold one has just been spamming new accounts to get as low as possible. And the lowest I saw last time, which was a few days ago, was 10 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw, around 10 hours too.
Yeah, so he's kind of going nuts. But yeah, there's it's interesting to see it go in that direction.
Yeah.
I'm still not done.
I'm not done either. Some of the tiles I've left are Awakened, Soul, Inferno, less than 30 minutes. Randomly a top unique because I want to go top with Robert and we just haven't had time to both go.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have left though.
Yeah.
I think. What do you have left?
I have the same exact thing except for Chambers.
Oh yeah. So I want to take him to Chain Beast.
Yeah. And I just haven't done Awaken because I just don't feel like learning 4 new bosses at the moment.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot of bosses to learn.
Yeah.
I think Awaken will be my second to last and Inferno will be my last.
Yeah, it's interesting because I originally was oh, maybe it'll be cool figuring out some bosses. Bro,
it's like Leagues. You don't have to figure it out.
It's not. Yeah, it's actually, I kind of think of it as less cool because of that.
Yeah.
Because
there's no learning. There's no challenge. You just go, especially if you have last stand.
You are so,
you don't even have to survive.
You are so much more powerful in this than Leagues. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, the ends of, you've never gotten to the end of Leagues.
It doesn't, it doesn't matter.
Crazy.
This is tier 6 on everything.
Yeah. But I would say the end of Leagues feels comparable to how it feels right now to me. But it's after weeks of grinding, so it's different.
I don't know, maybe, but like you get all the special attack stuff. You get
Oh yeah, you get all the stuff rather than picking and choosing.
yeah, exactly.
True.
So it's like you get specialist, you get like all that, you get grimoire, you get everything. So it's like
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
you're incredibly strong. So it ends up being you either just know the content and completely obliterate it,
Mm-hmm.
or you don't know the content and probably somehow still
Just get your way through
get
in one
through it
one
somehow.
attempt.
Yeah, like yeah,
I was able to finish Delve level 8 in one attempt, which I was happy about because that's been a struggle for mine.
yeah, me too.
I didn't even have to pray well, which is usually my downfall.
I did have to pray well.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Well, did you tank it?
I tanked him on accident.
Oh, did you have a demon weapon?
Yeah, I went and claimed one in Varrock.
Oh.
You can claim one in Varrock Castle by the dude in the bottom left room.
Oh, really? You can?
Yeah, it's like 20k or something. You told me you finished before I thought of that.
Yeah. So, for anyone that doesn't know, the way Doom works is he has like a shield phase
Look at
where
this little Doom expert here. Hello.
I only fought him twice. Actually, I fought him once. What am I saying? So, I fought him once, got to wave 8, and that was it. And
Completed wave 8.
I did complete wave 8. And there's oh, actually, just kidding. I attempted it twice because the first time I died because I didn't know this mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
So
That'll do it.
yeah, so this mechanic is essentially he has like a shield, and if you ignore the shield and don't bring out a demon bane
He's
weapon,
charging is what he's doing.
he's charging, then he hits you for me it was like 82 each time.
He's basically going to kill you. Unless you're like
But
100 health.
But I had 86 health. So essentially what I did is I would eat my shark to max health, tank the 82,
What
and
a
then
chaotic way of doing
and then
that.
pray perfectly because I couldn't obviously take the combo.
Yeah, that's such a chaotic way to do it.
So, because I wasn't gonna go farm for a demon weapon.
Well, I got the demon weapon, and then I remembered I could just use dark spells or whatever too.
Oh, you can do demon bane spells.
Yes, exactly, and you could have the Slayer stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Learned
do
that
any
from
of that.
Yama.
Like I said, I just did it the hard way.
Did you get any other uniques at Delve?
At Delve, no, I didn't get any uniques.
I actually
at
got the
Delve.
gloves,
No, I
which
didn't get
I
anything.
can't really utilize. I wish I would have gotten the weapon.
No, the only unique that I got lucky on was the Raxor. I got a 1 KC Fang.
Yeah, that was crazy. I got one like 10.
Yeah, I just walked up and that also another fight that I didn't do any of the mechanics. I know some of the mechanics. I didn't do them. I didn't have Vengeance unlocked.
Yeah, I was like almost looking forward to because I like a Raxor and I haven't been in a while, and I was like, oh, Raxor's fun, and I was like, oh, I could just stand here. Okay.
Yeah, like the
I moved
red
a little bit.
the red spider came up and was like,
You're like, what's that guy do?
no, I knew he was gonna blow up.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, I can't one shot him, and even if I could, it doesn't matter because I'm just shooting so fast with the T-bow that I heal back.
So what you're supposed to do for the red one, just so you know, is like you're standing in one corner, you bait him over, and as he's walking towards you, run away because he'll stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you do actually want him to blow up
Yeah, I
because
don't know.
it takes damage.
Yeah,
But anyway, just so you know.
I just like stood there essentially. And then the green one you kill, and then the reflect one you're supposed to venge, but obviously
I don't
didn't.
do that. Just leave it.
Yeah, I didn't venge.
Do you have like any like crazy things that happen? Like I have two. One was that the Vorkath unique took me 50 KC
Yeah, that's insane.
to get the Vorkath head, the pity drop. And I don't remember if I said it on the podcast last week or not, because I don't remember what day I did it. But I did Vorkath. I think I might have said it on the podcast last week. Anyway, I did Vorkath, and it took me 19 minutes to do on mobile at work. It was nuts. Later on,
good.
it started taking me more like 5 minutes, then 3, then 2. I don't even remember what I changed. I started using like, the blowpipe, I think.
Yeah, I saw other people it took like 33 minutes at Zulra.
Oh, no. I purposely waited to do Zulra till I had... I mean, Zulra's like something I did last night.
That was one of the last things you did.
It was, because I don't know why Zulra's Jad phase always used to confuse me, and that was years ago, so I could probably do it now, but just thinking about it kind of stresses me out.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't pray against any part of the boss fight accurately at all. It took me 11 minutes to kill the boss because I just used...
You kept going for a long time.
I just used Fire Wave
Oh,
because the boss
wow.
is weak to fire.
Were you supposed to kill the blowpipe? Did you have to go back?
Oh.
Are you thinking Vorkath?
No, you're right. I killed Vorkath with
Fire
Fire Wave, and then I killed her with the blowpipe from KQ.
Which one was 11 minutes, the Vorkath?
No.
Even with the blowpipe?
Yeah, even with the blowpipe.
Yuck. This is all when we were
because
lower combat masteries.
My range attack was like 40 or something. It was really, really low.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was not very good. So that took
The
forever. My Vorkath was actually like relatively fast just because my mage was like 92 when I did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The other significant thing that had happened was I went to TOA, did a solo, got the light bear, and with my mega rare, I was like, I'm gonna take a shadow, like I'm gonna use this. I'm so excited. And I was like spam clicking through, blah blah blah, waiting to get my mega rare voucher to turn it in, like I did in leagues. That's not how it works. It auto selects a scythe. I took a scythe. I was I believe 71 strength at the time, and you have to be 90.
Very
So I
high.
couldn't use that mega rare for days while I tried to get up. And I ended up just going and doing the thing where I end up going and grinding my agility so I can finish combat achievements, and I use those XP lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that was a whole nother thing, but we might make a video, like just a long video showing our little grid grind
Yeah, we might. I don't know.
compressed. We'll see. If not, I'll talk about more later.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Grid overall is good.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
not
gonna say
done.
was, but I mean I haven't logged in like 3 days, but yeah.
I logged in yesterday, but I have nothing to grind at work anymore, so I only played at home.
Yeah, like I'm almost 2100 total or something like that.
The thing is, once you're at 2000 total, nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, I was just like AFKing.
Just combat to be slightly
Crab.
stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's no reason to do it. I was just at crab for no reason. So yeah, it's cool, but I don't know if I'll do the Inferno, mostly just because it does feel kind of irrelevant because of how strong you are.
Well, I think that's the point. You have to do it in under 30 minutes, so you still have to like try.
Yeah, but
The other day it took me 30 minutes to get to level 31 to complete that one.
oh, it took me 20.
Lucky.
I had the T-bow.
Yeah. Well, you still have 30 more levels after that.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't have the T-bow. I had the bullpipe. But yeah, doing the whole thing in 30 minutes, I don't know how like feasible that is. The only one I'm kind of interested in is like
Awaken.
Soul.
Oh.
I kind of don't care about Awaken because I feel like I could do those, but Soul, I feel like it would be kind of difficult to do because it's still like, I don't know. I'm like really conflicted on things stacking up and like figuring out that weird puzzle as being like a part of the end game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's kind of lame.
Like the invos and stuff, that's all?
No,
Oh.
not at all. Like if you have, for instance, like 2 spear throwers, a mage thrower, and a like what's the griffin thing?
The Minotaur?
No.
No. What is that thing called?
Yeah, the
I'm
tribe,
blanking.
the tribrid thing.
I don't know. Manticore.
The Manicore. So like, for instance, yeah, if you have like a spear thrower, a mage, what are they called? Shockwave mage or whatever.
I haven't been there in so long.
And then
wow.
the Manticore. So it's like if you have 3 of those stacked up, like it's a skill to figure out how to like deal with that.
Yes.
And I'm like, I get that that's a skill. I'm not saying that's not a skill, but it feels lame.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about
It's
it.
a very niche skill to have.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to learn it because I feel like I could. I got to like wave 8 or 9
Yeah.
on. I gave it like 5 or 6 tries.
But again, it won't be the same.
It won't.
Everything's
Yeah,
boosted.
it won't be the same. And I was only like combat like 2 or 3 when I did that.
Yeah.
So it's like I could probably get really close or just do it now. And it's like kind of meaningless. It would just kind of be interesting to do it, I guess.
It'd be a
but,
flex to complete the board.
eh.
You could buy the reward.
The thing is, I don't think I want to do Inferno. It doesn't even sound interesting, even if I do it in sub 30.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, yeah, it just doesn't, honestly.
Same to me, but if I could do in less than 30, I'd be okay with it. It's just that it's slow. I talk about it a lot with Gnome later, actually, Inferno.
Yeah, I
He
don't
really
like.
likes
I
Inferno.
still don't like Inferno.
I know, he's weird for that.
No, I mean, if you like Inferno, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't like that type of content, I guess.
Yeah, the wave-based. We've talked about that a lot, how we don't like that.
It's not even just the wave base is weird because it's like so much wasted time. But again, one, you're dealing with the stacking situation, which I feel like it just feels lame. It's not super engaging to me. Like it obviously is a skill. I'm not saying anything like it's
Robert said it's not a skill.
like apparently, obviously, people that are fast at it get rewarded because they get fast KCs and stuff like that. But it just doesn't seem fun to me, I guess, is the main thing. Like unstacking
Later.
like Jenga doesn't sound like a
It's
good
just
part of a
theory
game.
crafting, I guess.
Not even
like-
theory. You're
but
putting
it's
it
like-
into
But I mean, it's how you like theory crafting.
maybe.
Yeah, just solving puzzles.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still conflicted on Inferno, so I don't even know if I want to do it because I don't think I'll complete the board, which is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we'll do top together.
Yeah, I'll probably do Tob. Probably maybe do Awaken if I don't have to like farm a ton of orbs.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I might want to try those just because like Whisperer and Vardorvis seem interesting.
They seem hard. I'm scared.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see.
Any other highlights? Those are just, I think that those are my only two.
No, honestly,
Okay.
everything went pretty much exactly according to plan for
Perfect.
yeah, how I mean, like the only blunder I had was like I got the back-to-backs for Barrows really early, but I couldn't equip them, so I had to get a back 3 back, which was not a big deal.
Dude, my first drop, I got 2 items and then didn't get any more for like 9 KC.
Yeah. It was so funny, bro. Like I was in there fishing sharks for a while just to get up like my total level.
Mhm.
And it was crazy the amount of people that are like, "Oh, I've just tried like this content for the first time."
It's kind of cool.
Which is totally cool and fine, but this one dude like took it to another level. He's like, "Yeah, I went to Barrows for the first time." I was like, "Yo, that content
Okay.
is older than you, dog."
My first reaction was to like shock, you know, but then
Yeah.
I remember I hadn't gone to Barrows for like 3 years after I started my account.
That is weird, yeah.
I just skipped it.
That's like one of my favorite and one of the first bosses
Yeah,
I
you
went
like
to.
Barrows a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it now because there's so many opportunity for collection log slots and I like collection logging. But yeah, I didn't go there for a while either. I don't think I went till I was working on CAs and I had to.
No, I just like was looking for better gear, and I was like,
Mhm.
all right, I have Obsidian. The next step is Barrows, and also I was like not obsessed, but like I focused on like money makers early on, and that's
Yeah, you
like
did. I did not.
I don't know how much it is now, but back then it was like 5 to 700K an hour, which was pretty good.
Mhm.
Definitely,
Especially new
definitely not the best, you know, not a Vorkath or something, but it was good for what I had
and
available.
way more accessible.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah.
was like, that's why I did it a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, grid's okay.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, definitely not a real substitute for leagues by any means. I thought it would have been more of a extended thing.
Some people just finish it so quick.
I mean,
but-
but like I'm like a dad gamer essentially. Like I play like an hour
And
a
you're almost
day,
done,
and I still
yeah.
almost finished it.
I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, well, I'm almost done. And I was like, oh, I'm almost done.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's like
I need my
it was
dopamine hits.
it was a little quick.
Yes, I would agree. There was like some parts that I liked more, some I didn't. So one thing I didn't like as much is that in leagues, there's a lot more fun surprises guild do something random. And it's like, oh my gosh, that was a task?
Yeah.
That does not happen in here at all.
Yeah.
Everything is very cut and dry. This is what you're doing. If you go to another boss, it kind of feels like you're wasting your time.
True.
If you're like me.
And it's cool. It's like a weird double-edged sword where it's like I like that all the rewards essentially lead you to the next one.
I like that for sure.
I like it, but also I mean obviously you can play the game however you want, but I feel like it like disincentivizes playing the game in like kind of a weird way
Mhm.
or like in a suboptimal way or whatever you want to call it. Whereas like I feel like you can still play that way in leagues. Like let's say you unlocked like desert, which was like a good one, and then like current and something else like
Yeah.
and wilderness, like some random stuff, and it's like you won't feel bad for doing that.
Mhm.
You'll just be like, oh, I'm playing in a different way. But like here, if you take a few things out of order, it's like, damn,
Kind of feels bad.
it feels a little weird. Like maybe I'm doing this wrong. Like
Yeah.
obviously there's no wrong way to do it, but it feels like you're doing it wrong. Like a lot of people, myself included, you included, were like, damn, we didn't take the agility thing.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't done it yet, link your agility to something.
Yeah.
Having actually work on agility was a bummer.
Yeah. So and a ton of other people running circles in
Yeah, we're in
Lumbridge thought
circles
the
around
same.
fountains in the castle and stuff. It was funny. So I just do that and then like go shower and like watch a show.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Like I said, not a big complaint because it was such a short event anyways, but it's just
It makes
I didn't like it as much as leagues.
Yeah. It does make me excited for future versions of this that they might do.
Yeah, I think this was obviously just a primer for them being like, oh, this is a thing in the game now. This is what it can do.
For a first attempt at this, I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
I still think it's really fun. I'm not done.
Sure.
Anyway, update this week. We have Gridmaster rewards, poll, and new player improvements. So we'll go over the Gridmaster rewards a little bit. We kind of did before, but as a reminder, so the Grid Tabard, this is a medieval style fashionscape with different color variations. So there is black and white, pink and orange, and blue and green. Oh, and then I guess also blue and yellow.
Please, that is pink and coral. Like,
Coral?
where are you from?
Coral? Okay. Would you like to describe this for us?
Yeah, so this is the swords on the back. Definitely not safe because like half of the sword is coming out of
Your
the
butt's
back.
gonna get chopped off.
Definitely closer
In
to the
game.
shoulders. But they say that these are the parts that are unsheathed.
And well, that's the butt.
Oh, wow. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like a little cape that's just shields with a sword,
It's cute.
or swords with a shield rather. It looks okay. I think it looks a little too goofy because the sizing is just clearly.
The shield is very small compared to the sword.
The shield is smaller than his torso.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's like a shield for Moose and Goose.
It's like they like gave the prompt to like something that has never seen swords and shields, and they kind of described it roughly, and this is what they spit
It's
out.
just very tiny.
Because the swords are huge.
That's a shield for a
these
child.
are like two-handed swords.
Yeah, they're regular swords.
And then the shield is like literally one for ants.
That's pretty funny. What colorways are they?
Yeah, same colors, black and white, peach and pink, and then also
Peach? I thought
blue
it
and
was
green.
coral. You said it was coral.
All right, so moving on to the biggest disappointment.
So the login screen chapel cosmetic. The chapel in your POH will look just like the iconic login screen, you know, like the stone arches and the two braziers. I saw Potato posted this, and the braziers don't actually have fires in them. Which, okay, to be fair, their pictures advertised as looking like, you know, like smoke coming out of it, like a fire used to be there. But I thought that's just like how they were showing it. But there should be a fire in it. Like the login
It
screen.
is kind of odd that there is no like brazier effect.
Look at this. I'm showing him the login screen right now. That's fire.
Yeah, there is no brazier effect at all. It is just smoke.
Yeah, I get it. You know, like the fire just went out, but I think it'd be cooler if there was fire, or like you could toggle it.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone that looked at the rewards almost immediately realized that you could not in any way afford all of the rewards. They were
Sorry,
simply too
irons.
much.
Even if you complete the whole board.
Even if you complete the whole board, you know. So if you're even the biggest sweat lord, you just couldn't buy them. And for anyone that's like, oh, but they're league points, you could just carry. No, league points are different. Gridmaster points are different, so they don't combine. You wouldn't have had enough points no matter what.
Yeah.
So they remedied this. So the tabards are now 750, and they're saying for all of the colorways, if you bought all the colorways of each thing, that's what they're talking about. So
Which, if you're an Iron Man who's in a fashionscape, you're gonna want all the colors.
yeah, if you just want to buy one copy of each, the one that you like the most, then you should have way more than enough points if you've done like a majority of the board.
Yeah.
So a tabard is 750, swords and emblem is 1100, and the scroll is 6000.
Just like some numbers to show you guys. So you can earn 20,700 points in Gridmaster. The shop used to total at 22,000. Now it's at 19,400. So I think if you do all except for like one task, you'll be fine.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So should be more than enough.
Yes, and you could go to Nevitz and Varrock Square to go and grab these prices.
Or is it Nevet?
Nevet. Who knows?
Who knows? Anyways, there were some bugs that they fixed, which I'm glad they
I was
fixed.
affected by most of these bugs.
I think a lot of anyone that has the majority of the board done were affected by these.
I didn't realize some of these were bugs. I thought they were intended.
No.
So I didn't report them.
So the first one is whenever you unlock Grimoire, it now correctly grants access to all spellbooks, including Ancients and Lunars, which I was locked out of because I did this.
You didn't do the DT2 one.
I did this before unlocking DT2, so I didn't have Ancients. Doing Inferno without Ancients, not very fun.
Fixed a bug where players couldn't claim the RD Elite Dives reward on Gridmaster Worlds without having 91 smithing. That affected me. I ended up using all my other XP lamps to get 91 smithing.
It's funny,
So,
I had 91 smithing.
That's crazy.
Well,
I didn't,
it
you
was
mined
boosted.
a lot more than me, though.
Yeah, it was boosted.
Yeah.
The minimum potential perk now correctly works with throwing Chinchompas. Before, it didn't work on all of the hits.
That's funny. Total Recall perk now only updates your saved tele location when you manually store memory rather than being overridden by other teleport methods. I literally felt gaslit because I was like, I don't even remember saving here. And I thought I just kept saving at the wrong places.
No, this made Total Recall become like one of the worst ones.
It was useless.
Because, for instance, like if you're like, all right, cool, I want to teleport to this place, save it, teleport away, and you're like, wait, I want to go to this place first, teleport away.
No, it like sends you somewhere else you used to
your
be.
last recall will teleport you to the last place you were.
Yeah.
It
It was
saves the last place,
stupid.
not the place that you actually saved. So
Yeah.
it was, if you
It would like
teleported,
teleport me back to a bank.
if
And
you
I'd be like, what?
teleported any more than one time, it was irrelevant.
Yeah. It was kind of annoying. That's fixed,
Yeah,
thankfully.
now it's fixed. So it only saves the things you want it to save.
Yeah.
And lastly, a confirmation. Luckily, I wasn't got by this, but
Okay.
a confirmation prompt has been added when selecting your 3 skills for the combatant, craftsman, or gatherer nodes. That's going to let you review your choices before locking them in. Before, it was just you click them and that was it.
Yeah. I think that they should have you confirm and then be like, are you sure? Yes or no? Because that's what happened to my scythe. And that would have stopped me. So they should do that for everything. I know it was my
Maybe
mistake,
you
but
should also
whatever.
just pay attention to
I
the
never
game you're
learned.
playing.
I literally never learned how to read, so I don't know what you expect of me.
Oh, that's
Anyway, let me start
embarrassing.
reading this next one.
You don't need to. It just describes what Gridmaster is.
No, it's not.
The Gridmaster games?
Yeah, so this is. Oh, did you skip it
Uh,
because you thought it was just Gridmaster? Silly goose.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. So I was like,
No,
I'm good.
listen, it's cooler. Or not cooler.
It's
different.
cooler.
So this is a community twist on Gridmaster. This is from the community creator Skritic with a helping hand from Mr. Gecko. Players now have a new way to experience Gridmasters. This is going to be a fan-made, points-based challenge system that extends the fun after the main event ends. They're just trying to find ways to extend it because it's 4 weeks and a lot of people are already done. So I thought this was a really cool idea. So this is a community-based tool that reimagines Gridmaster as a fully randomized, replayable challenge mode. Each playthrough presents a fresh set of tasks, a new scoring system, and 14 optional bonus objectives to keep things interesting. So how it starts, start fresh. You'll need a new account to play. This can be a side hustle account, Forgotten Iron, GIM, etc., whichever you want.
That's lame.
Why?
It's saying you need a new account.
Oh, yeah, no, that is kind of
So you have to buy another membership?
that's
right?
true.
That's what it makes it seem like. You can't do it with the same one you've already done it with.
Oh, wait, we can't even do that anyway, can we?
What do you mean?
We can't have a new Gridmaster character on our characters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying you have to.
I didn't
if you
think
ever
about
wanted to
that.
restart Gridmaster, or
Oh.
assumedly this new
So
Gridmaster,
all these people speedrunning
yeah,
are getting new accounts.
yeah.
Ooh.
So if you want to do this, you're gonna be like, all right, cool, that sounds cool because I like the first Gridmaster. Well, pay up.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, other than that's cool. So to generate your options on the website, click new game to receive 3 random tasks per tier. Green is easy, orange medium, red hard. Lock in your choice. You can only choose one of the 3 tasks to commit to. Harder tasks offer more points, but you'll need to balance the challenge against your account's current progress. Complete or skip. Once this is locked in, you must complete the task before moving on. You can choose to skip, but doing so costs points, so pick very carefully. Earn bonus points. There are 14 additional tasks available for those who want to push for the highest scores and prove their mastery. To support fair play and community competition, players can optionally download a .journey file containing a complete log of their playthrough. That includes tasks, skips, other non-personal data like time zone, browser information, etc., etc. It could be safely shared on Discord or via email because it's base64 encoded, and it can be lightly transformed to prevent casual tampering. It has been lightly transformed. But yeah, so this is not an official Jagex release. It's a community-driven project designed to keep Gridmaster's spirit alive.
No, dude. The
I think it's
cynic,
kinda
the
fun.
cynic in me is saying that this is a community-made and driven event to get you more money.
To get Jagex more money. That's the only reason they're advertising it.
They're not. I mean, I'm assuming they're not paying these people, right?
I don't know.
I mean, indirectly, right? They're giving them traffic to
I'm
their
just
channels,
wondering.
but still, it's like.
So is your account still connected, like through this? Like you'll still get the rewards. So Jagex
I don't know.
is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, either way, it's like, what are you going to spend the points on? They didn't say they'll ever bring Gridmaster back.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Yeah.
These points aren't real. These points are just for funsies.
Yeah, exactly. So
Which I think is kind of cool.
it's cool for people that are already interested in doing it. I think it's kind of lame that you have to restart an account.
Yeah, which isn't this person's fault. That's Jagex's fault.
Yeah. To be fair, it seems like people are donating a lot to Skritic
Oh yeah,
and
on
Mr.
Ko-fi.
Geeko. So
That's nice.
yeah, it's cool that they're getting more attention. That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, new player improvements.
Yeah, so this is the stuff that we're kind of like talking about just last week.
Yeah, I don't think they included everything.
A lot of it.
A lot of it,
yeah, so this is the new player experience they're talking about from last week for primarily Tutorial Island.
Mhm.
So they start off by saying that they're not changing it.
They're not.
they're just changing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. They said that we haven't reinvented it, but I mean, they have changed it.
They've changed it
So
quite a bit.
I think that's the definition of reinvention. But anyways, they say new player experience selection. So right off the bat, you pick your name and make your character, and then you'll get asked a simple question. How familiar are you with OSRS?
Yes, so I'm brand new. This is my first time here. I've played here in the past, but not recently, or I'm an experienced player. And
Yeah.
it's not in a chat box, so less chance of misclicking.
3 clickable arrows. Which are you? And once you choose, it will automatically apply the corresponding default settings. We talked about this last week, but these are just literal settings in the game that it enables based on how experienced you are with the game. So returning players also will not see this screen if your account has
No,
already...
we won't see the progress across the top. They're trying to make people realize you're close to the end by putting a progress bar or progress pip.
Really? Is that how it reads? I didn't read it that way.
So I read
Because they say that they've added progress pips across the top, which is kind of like an extended loading bar for each step you go through for character creation. But then the next paragraph, which the reason I read it this way because it's the next
No.
paragraph.
Yeah, because it does say the game will automatically apply a returning player defaults and skip straight to the guild or guide.
Yeah, so it's
I don't
saying it
know.
skips the whole joint
I don't know.
is what it seems like.
That's so weird that you could skip it.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll see.
anyways, if you are somehow automatically flagged as a returning account, you'll skip a certain amount of whatever we're
That's what
talking
I'm wondering.
about.
Like, is it a Jagex account? I don't know.
I don't know.
We should read the update default settings.
Did you want to read these again?
Well, for people who didn't listen last week.
Sure. So these are just all of the default settings
All
that are
players.
yeah, these are just the new defaults for every new player.
Okay, so AFK timer set to 25 minutes.
Ground items are enabled.
Move follower options lower down on.
Item equip worn items from the gravestone is on.
I could have used that in grid, man.
All of these are on yet again.
Some of these were actually like tilting me in grid. I didn't realize how much my settings were customized until I went on the grid account, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Highlight agility obstacles and agility shortcuts are both on.
Yeah, max hit splats also on.
Loot drop notification will be at a minimum of 20,000 gold.
And untradable loot as well. The notification for it.
Player attack options are going to be always right click, and NPC will be left click where available.
That's way better because I think currently as a new account, considering I just made a new account recently, I think they're both right click.
I
by
don't know.
default.
I remember I was having issues with, but I don't remember exactly what my problem was whenever I started grid.
I'm almost certain both are right click.
Yeah, it might have been.
And then,
'Cause I remember
and then
getting
you have to
frustrated.
you have to go into the NPC settings and turn on left click.
Yeah, I could see that.
Skull prevention is on.
Enable precise timing is on, as well as split friends private chat.
Rune picking behavior and ammo picking behavior, which is big ones for me.
Hide roofs is on, which I'm like iffy about because I always have hide roofs on, to be fair.
I know some people
But also,
like it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Like whenever I take screenshots for videos and stuff, I always turn on the roofs.
It does look better.
Yeah.
They enabled the new style skill guide interface.
Collection log, new edition, notifications, and pop-ups are both on.
They changed the music, sound, and area volumes to 10, 20, and 15%.
Default client mode is set to resizable modern layout.
That's weird.
That's an interesting one.
You can also change your cannon low and no ammo, and also just the general notifications when they pop up.
Yeah, it's going to set that low notification at 10. And the chat box mode is set automatically to on.
Yeah, and if you are going into those settings and you have selected that you are new to the game, it'll give you some additional settings.
So accept 8 is on.
It gives you a high score mini menu lookup.
Highlight quest start points on.
Filter quests start highlighting based on requirements.
Quest listing sorting is by starter. That's just like it shows you easy quest first.
Yeah. They also show quests you lack the requirements for as unavailable.
And the ones that you lack the stats for as unavailable.
Yeah. And if you say at any point that you are a returning player, or if it highlights you as a returning player, then the only options that are automatically on are accept aid and high score menu lookup.
Yeah, as well as like that list. But I think they should have accept aid on for everything. Do you know how many times I've gone to Barbarian Assault with people who have played the game for years and their accept aid is not on?
Yeah.
A lot.
To be
it
fair,
turns off every once in a
I
while.
leave it off.
Really? You know what I mean
Yeah.
though? Well, you don't have a main.
I don't have a main, but well, when I was on my main, I would leave it off.
Really?
Yeah, specifically
Elaborate.
as a main. because people
The
will
telly.
teleport you.
Yes. You can
And
click
it's
no.
obviously you can click no, but if
If
like
you're startled and click yes.
I don't want to have to deal with people thinking I'm a bot and
Yeah.
trying to teleport me.
Yeah, like spamming you.
Like
For me, I just immediately thought Barbarian Assault, how many times, especially when playing with strangers, and you have to be like, blank, please try and accept aid, blank, blank, and they're just like not paying attention. I'm like,
yeah.
please.
To be fair, for most people, that is a once in an account type of thing.
It's just, I went to BA a lot.
Yeah, so it's like you just do it once. But anyways, so those are some default stuff that have changed about Tutorial Island, but there's also some other stuff, some fundamental changes.
Yeah. Well, the first thing is that Tutorial Island is now a fully trackable mini quest, which will be within the quest journal integration. There's also going to be some more little questy things here. So from this point on, you can open the quest journal anytime to review what you've learned so far, what comes next for Tutorial Island. If you've chosen the brand new option during character creation, the quest appears right at the top of your list. However, for returning experienced players, you'll find it at the bottom. So it won't look as cluttered.
Do not skip this because I thought it was hilarious.
Huh.
One of their big points last week was that anytime people are
Have to read.
addressed with large walls of text, they stop playing the game.
So the quest tracker for this is very detailed.
The quest tracker for Tutorial Island is one of the largest quest trackers.
Because
I've
remember,
seen.
they're adjusting a lot of them to be more detailed. So they're
Yeesh.
all going to be like this.
It pretty much reenacts all of the dialogue you've had with all of the NPCs combined into one sheet.
So the quest is going to complete once you cast Wind Strike on your chicken.
What's the most? They say that's the most iconic right. What do you think is the most iconic right on Tutorial Island?
Shooting the rats with arrows. I totally forgot about the Wind Strike and the chicken.
Oh, really?
I always think of that, and I think of having to smelt ore because I remember trying to do it. And you know, it's funny because they were like, oh, people get frustrated whenever you have to use items on other items. And the first time I was going through like Tutorial Island as like an adult after playing when I was a kid in 2018, I was getting frustrated because I was like, how do I smelt this bar? Because I didn't like, do I use it on this? Do I right click it?
Crazy.
So I think of that. What do you think?
The scrimp.
The shrimp is so iconic, to be honest.
Yeah,
because it's your
like the
first time
first
eating
thing.
a shrimp.
It's also the first thing you do.
Yeah.
You leave the house, you cut
I
a
can
log,
imagine
and
that
you
so thoroughly.
yeah, and you get a scrimp.
I can't imagine even where the wind strike happens. But I imagine other stuff so well.
House, at the very end.
Oh, it is in the house.
After you select Iron Man.
Yeah. This is going to be auto-completed if you already have an account and you're past Tutorial Island.
Yeah, that's worth 1 QP if that matters.
Yeah. Anyway, next up.
Yeah, so there's some improved control guide and dialogue boxes. So they've done a bit of dialogue box cleanup. So together with both of these, it should now hopefully provide a clearer, more intuitive learning experience that helps new players focus on what matters most, learning the ropes and enjoying the story. So, and for anyone that's wondering what the control guide is, I didn't know what it was either. It's apparently a handy orange instruction box in the top right. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah, so that combined with the dialogue is supposed to be better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's funny because they moved the dialogue that's normally in the dialogue box out of the dialogue box, and this is the smart guide.
To be fair, it does look a little cleaner. I don't know.
I guess. I think it's a little jarring as an experienced player to do that, just because everything in the game ever until the end of time is in the dialogue box.
Nothing is ever going to be in that top corner in orange.
Nothing is in the top corner.
Yeah, that one's kind of annoying.
So it's like, do I look there? No, not ever again.
This is truly just for new players.
Truly.
They also have smarter controls, so no more disappearing tips or confusing gaps. This is going to follow your progression as you go step by step and guide you to the next place.
Literal hand holding. Like every single thing you do, it'll tell you the next thing to do.
So when pointing to the next instructor, the guide now names them directly so you can easily match them on hover. I guess before it'd be like the combat master, and you're like, who? Hispanica. Yeah. For example, speak to the survival expert north of the house. For fishing and cooking to smithing and combat, the orange control box is no longer a one-off helper, but is instead a reliable teacher throughout Tutorial Island. It's still a little one-off if it's only a Tutorial Island, but I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. They also streamlined the dialogue boxes like I mentioned. So at the same time, every NPC conversation on Tutorial Island has been rewritten shorter and clearer.
That's a little...
They say more characterful.
More lore.
I can't imagine something is shorter, clearer, and more characterful.
Yeah. Characterful, I didn't know was a word.
It's not.
I
Maybe it is. I'm not.
don't
I'm not an
know.
expert. So before, dialogue boxes often tried to do too much.
That's true.
Now there's a clearer divide. There is dialogue for story, control guide
The
for
orange box.
the orange box for instructions, and also you'll notice concise, natural phrasing across every tutor, improving pacing, removing clutter, and better flow.
Okay. NPCs now stick to their roles as teachers and storytellers, while the control guide will handle the how-to side. I wonder if anyone's like sad about this. Like maybe there's some instructions they really liked.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Again, it just doesn't prepare you for the game
Yeah, I would agree with that.
because all the instructions come from the NPCs in the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're updating the quest journal in general too. So I was
Yeah,
thinking
sure.
requests, I guess people use that, but there's also some visual highlights and UI cues. So there's gonna be NPC highlights depending on who you need to talk to. So there's gonna be a soft yellow outline when you have to go talk to a client. We have to go talk to an NPC on the official client. This will fade once you've spoken to them and reappear if you need to return. They're gonna do something similar on objects that you need to use. So trees, fire, or
They
doors,
just straight up have a
etc.
box around them.
They just they put boxes, and they said I think they said it's like a pulsing light. I don't know if I just made that up, but I thought it said that somewhere. Anyway, oh, it was here. So when you're asked to open a side panel like your inventory, equipment, or skills tab, these icons now display a yellow pulsing outline, so you'll
Yeah,
see
so
them.
like the tile that is your inventory tile,
Yeah,
like that will pulse.
these are all very interesting.
Now this is by
This one I don't like.
far the most foolish change in my opinion.
I know we sound like haters and we sound like we're complaining about Easy
I
Escape
think this is fully justified.
because this isn't how it's gonna be.
This is weird.
This isn't how it's gonna
So
be.
we're talking about the action speed change. So this only occurs obviously in Tutorial Island. So
It's only 2 skills too: woodcutting and
the
fishing.
two first skills you get to, which is woodcutting and fishing, are now faster. Not just a little bit faster. Woodcutting is twice as fast.
Jesus.
So it is 4 ticks instead of 8. Fishing is 25% faster, and everything else is the same. Mining, cooking, smelting, smithing, all the same. They just thought that woodcutting and fishing were just too slow.
To be fair, it is slow, but at the same time, they're like, we don't want people to quit during Tutorial Island, but people are going to main game
I'm like,
fish their first shrimp and be like, this is annoying, and want to leave.
I'm gonna be like, bro, if you can't handle one log,
One
live-
fish?
you don't want to know how many logs it takes to get to 99.
Nah, you don't. And then the pet after 99?
Bro, you can't handle it. Like the heron will never find you.
Yeah, that's not the heron, it's the beaver.
No, I was saying for fishing.
Oh, fishing. Next up, I actually like this one. So to wrap things up, the Wizard at the end of Tutorial Island is going to teach you the home teleports. That's like the free one you can use every 30 minutes to get to Lumbridge.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that exists.
Yeah, this is actually a really handy one. So every 30 minutes you could use it and it'll tell you back to your Lumbridge spawn point.
I think they should reduce the cooldown as well.
I think that they did for this.
No,
you mean
just
general?
in general.
Yeah.
I think 30 minutes is too long.
I don't know why they chose 30
I
minutes.
think it should be like 20.
Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah.
Iron Man players, though, you'll be guided to the Iron Man tutor or to the node instead, with dynamic highlights updating you if you change your mind mid-step. So that's it. Tutorial Island's different. We got some good, we got some bad,
Yeah.
we got some weird.
But don't worry, it's not a reinvention. Just everything is different.
What isn't a reinvention that I think they'd even admit is the poll system improvements.
Yeah, this is a good change. Overall, everything here is a good change. So
Yeah.
they're not changing the 70% pass rate or the principles of the pull system. They're just changing the pull systems like infrastructure, essentially.
And interface.
And this is going to be a gradual thing. It's not going to happen all at once.
Yeah. So to start with, only staff is actually going to be able to access new poll menus in game while we carry out some final live checks. And then once they're happy, they're going to open up the poll booths for all of us to see. Their first live poll is going to be a road test, a short run of questions that won't affect any in-game updates. And that is actually supposed to be open tonight while we're recording, like a day or two before this comes out. I'm going to check after we're all done and see if they completed it. I don't know, because they didn't update anything else on here to say that it was open.
Yeah.
But yeah, so keep an eye out for the poll system's usual in-game notifications that tell you when it's open and go check it out. We have new question types, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yeah, this is the best part of this entire blog.
So first up, we have multiple choice. You can pick a few favorites from a list.
They have ranked lists.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, this is my favorite. So you can
Mhm.
drag and drop or just change the order of preference from a list of things. So you can rank them 1 through 5, for example.
Like we could have used for skilling and shamanism.
True.
Free text responses. Type your thoughts directly in game. Be polite. I'm sure that they have a bot to bleep out or like
Yeah.
skim through words.
I feel like you won't get banned, but I mean,
If you say something horrible, you'll probably get banned.
I guess they could ban you.
They could probably like put slurs and be like, if you say this, ban.
They probably won't. They might like chat ban you for like a day or something,
Ugh.
but that's like whatever. Like I feel like you'd have to do like threats on lives to actually get banned. They're just really lenient, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Typically. There's also matrix style questioning, which is kind of just like multiple kind of like questions, and then you just say how strongly or
You like or dislike.
yeah, how much you agree or disagree.
I like those kinds of stuff. And then, of course, they're going to keep the classic yes or no.
Yep, there you go.
Better poll formatting. The polls can now include text blocks, images, and headers, even direct links to blogs for more context. So no more having to go and click the links in our episode descriptions if you want to see a poll blog. You can just click it in game, but maybe still listen to our podcast anyway because we appreciate it. I'm just saying. Anyway, new poll types. I don't know why they say like that when we already have it. Oh, never mind. The types are different.
Yeah,
from the
so there's
question
two types. There's lock-in polls, and these are commitment style votes. If it passes 70%, then it's done. And then the green light polls, which is just like, do you want us to continue pursuing this idea of a poll?
Yeah, lock-in is like, we're pretty sure we're gonna do it. Green lights, yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, like for example, a lock-in poll would be like, do you want this new weapon in the game?
Or oh, did I get backwards? I'm sorry. Green light is that.
Yeah, I was like,
And
I'm
then
not.
lock-in.
I'm not sure
I
if,
got it
if
backwards.
what you said is right, but the lock-in poll, for example, would be like, there's a new raid coming out. For example,
Do you want it?
do you want this new weapon?
And lock-in's like, are you sure?
Yeah, it's like, all right, this weapon got 70%. It's in the game.
Yes.
Whereas green light is like, all right, there's this new minigame idea. Do you like it enough for us to like continue working on it?
Lock-in's like, here are the rewards. Yes or no.
Yeah.
They're also going to still run opinion surveys, of course, to ask broader questions. They're not giving up surveys, so don't worry. And then who gets to vote?
Yes, not everyone is made equal. You have to have some type of requisite in order to vote. So
This is already in game. This isn't new.
yeah, so you have to have 300 total level and 25 hours of playtime. A long time ago, you used to have either or, but now it's both.
Oh.
So yeah, that's not changed recently, but that is different from like a long time ago.
What they are changing though is our existing targeting tools. So now they're going to make it so specific polls can only be voted on by specific players. So you can be like, you can only vote on this if you've killed this boss, or you can only vote on this if you have this level in a skill,
Or if you're an iron, or if you're
or
a
PVM
UIM.
or PvP. Or
Yeah.
I honestly think this will be really nice. This might be
Yeah,
my favorite
hopefully.
thing with the blog. Actually, I think it's smart.
It's definitely very good. So they'll get feedback specifically from skillers for new gathering methods, or asking players who have only defeated a certain boss to rate its drop table. So
Yeah.
obviously you don't want votes from someone that killed a boss once.
Or not at all.
Yeah.
Next up is scheduling automation, multiple polls. So we can now run multiple polls at once. Schedule polls to open and close automatically, and even tease upcoming polls in advance so you can see what's coming. That means no more waiting weeks for one poll to finish before another can start. I said this a couple episodes ago or last week. I didn't realize that was stopping them. I thought they just liked to do one poll at a time. I didn't realize that they literally couldn't do more than one.
It's
So I thought that was kind of funny.
The amount of like, it feels like whoever is like working there now inherited such an insane amount of technical debt where like
Yeah.
people
their problem
people for
now.
like 15 years straight must have just been all like, yo, we're putting it in the game. I don't know what it does.
Just do it.
It kind of works right now, so it's in the game, and then you just like,
Now everyone has to untangle that mess.
yeah, you like entered a hoarder's house and you're like, what is going on here?
Literally.
But that's kind of what it seems like, because these are a lot of just basic features.
Yeah. Another new thing they're adding, so poll results now display identically across game and web, including proper handling of skip votes, which I think you definitely wanted for sure.
Well, it's extremely, imagine as a new player, even a seasoned player, most players don't know that if you look on the website and if you look in game, you'll get two different percentages.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh, it failed, because in game it doesn't show skips or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. So now they're going to show skips.
Yeah, so now it'll be the same percent each way.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Because
It's different.
the fail percent takes into account skip votes.
Yes.
So Yeah, it's different.
Behind the scenes, the system has also been made more robust. It dramatically reduces the chance of poll data getting corrupted or lost.
Yeah, and lastly, they have the good old 70%. So
Yeah, just a reminder, it's not
that's not going to
changing.
change. So you still need 70%, which used to be 75. Rest in peace.
Moving on. Merch. U.S. merch store reopens. Guess who didn't know they were closed?
Yeah.
It's been closed for 2 months and I didn't know.
Also, if you enjoy DHL, no one does, but if you do,
I was even
then
Dragon Heartland.
you will rejoice because DHL does all the tracking and all the packaging
I'm used to
for the
getting stuff
US.
from them. Yeah. Okay, cool. The team are still working with the Royal Mail and hopes to bring back a cheaper non-tracked option in the future. Do we want a non-tracked option?
It's cheaper.
Oh, yeah, it's cheaper.
So yeah, if you want to save a couple bucks.
But I always just wonder, is it gone forever?
The
The earrings I got from, where did I get them from? Like Ukraine, and it took them like 6 months to get here
Yeah, I think.
because I can track them.
Well, I think tracked isn't like you track, or tracked isn't like they can't track it. It's just allows you to also track it.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I didn't know, did they not get sent,
Oh,
or
yeah.
what country
If
are they in?
I
They
think
were stuck in New York.
usually if it's like international stuff, I'll kind of just be all like, order it and hopefully
Hope
it
it
gets here one
arrives.
day. If not, eventually maybe I'll send an email being like, where is it?
Yeah.
To
fair.
like, the whoever sent it. But
They did say work's underway on a proper long-term solution that could see U.S. orders being fulfilled from a warehouse closer to home. So that's kind of nice.
yeah, I think that's just like what Amazon does, where they just have a bunch of locations pre-stocked with stuff.
Yeah, it's just hard because, like, I mean, I guess they're really gonna have to process all the data to see who's buying what in the U.S.
Well, it's just cheaper for companies to do that because then I think they could just ship it over all at once. So like the shipping cost is less.
Mm-hmm.
And then, shipping one crate instead of like a bazillion orders is like a lot cheaper.
Exactly.
But yeah, obviously there's a lot of weird logistical stuff.
They did also put together special bundles and offer some popular items where possible. It's for little deals since it's probably gonna be expensive in the U.S. now.
Little meal deals. So also they're gonna have I think RuneScape does it. They have like Black Friday deals.
Do they? They might. It's like Boxing Day.
Yeah, something like that.
After
So that's gonna be
Christmas.
coming up soon. So I thought I'd mention it.
Yeah.
There's some other changes.
I still need to do this event.
Yeah, we haven't done this event because this is the Halloween event. So there's some other changes pertaining to that, being the spooky chair can no longer be used to body block NPCs.
The spooky chair can now be placed in the menagerie near POH.
Is it the spooky chair or the spooky chair? Because one of them is capitalized and the other's not.
Spooky chair, the spooky chair. Spooky.
I don't know. You're putting
I
the
don't do
emphasis on the P,
I know.
and the
I
P
was
is not
like,
capitalized.
spooky. There we go.
Yeah. Anyways, last thing, players can now pierce NPC melee prayers using the Ancient Mace and Dragon Hunter Swords spec or Varric's set effect. 1 in 4 chance.
I want to talk about something. How do we feel about the spooky chair being placed in the menagerie? Because now we have the spooky chair, we have Humpty Dumpty, and we have that weird pig thing, the Brovar, and we have a pet rock.
I think only pets should be in the menagerie.
I liked the silly stuff, but now I'm like, is it too much silly stuff? But I also understand if I had less pets, I would be happier about this. So I'm coming from a privileged point of view.
I think you should have like additional smaller places where you can allocate them.
Yeah.
But maybe not all of them. Like maybe
Like
there's
a little like knick-knack
maybe there's like
room.
1 or 3 additional small spots around the menagerie room that you can be like, the pet rock goes here.
Yeah.
Or, the whatever goes
the pet
here.
rock moves. You go into your house, he's always in a different place.
Okay. Well, either way, you'll put the whatevers not with the pets in their own spot.
So there's some
because the
separation
pets,
to
the
be
pets
clear.
Are the pets.
Yeah. It's
Like I don't want my, ever glorious soul heredit pet next to whatever the hell else spooky
Humpty
chair is
Dumpty.
in here.
The chair's
Not the
kinda
same
random.
covetous.
Yeah, but I also at the same time do think if I had no pets, I would love this. It's just because now I have pets, so I'm like bougie. And I'm like, cheap chair. I'm gonna get it anyway.
True.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get another menagerie and just leave them in the back.
I don't know if you could have multiple menageries.
I don't know.
I don't think you can, because that'd be cool. Because then you could separate them so the pets spawn are everywhere.
True. Who knows?
Anyway, Discord community event, the Jmod Wars with 1 million hit points is coming out Friday. Probably it's already done by the time you're listening to this. But
Yeah.
if it's not
Jamon event on
Friday,
Friday. Yeah, good luck.
October 24th.
They have
That's
this every once in a while. It's on the Discord, so just join the Discord if you want to actually
oh
do
yeah,
this.
you should join the Discord if you're interested in any of their events, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's it.
that's it for the vlog.
We can move on to questions.
Questions. All right. So first question is from Hariger on Discord. Would you vote yes for this quest idea?
No,
So,
I don't like quests.
all right. You begin the quest by being bitten by a werewolf in the swamps near Canifis. You then break into a druid's home and he says he'll create a potion to cure you if you don't bite him. After that, you have to gather ingredients from various dangerous areas like boss lairs, royal palaces and castles, wilderness dungeons, etc. Royal palaces aren't scary. The unique thing about this quest is that during combat, you're forced in and out of your werewolf form randomly, which allows you only to use melee attacks with your bare hands. Well, your paws. I did that to earlier too when I read it. I just had to make
it's
the
not your
paw.
bare hands. It's your wolf
Your
hands.
paws. Oh my god. So to defeat the bosses and other characters, you basically have to inflict as much damage as you can as non-werewolf form, and when you enter werewolf form, you just try to survive and prepare to transition back again. Reward would be extra XP gained from the Druid's Cure Potion, as well as a new prayer, Moon's Curse, which gives the player significant damage boost in unarmed melee. That's actually kind of a cool prayer idea. I don't know if I'd want to be like exactly that, but I do like that you came up with like niche situations, whereas theirs were more broad.
Yeah.
I thought that's kind of fun. I'd be down for this quest because I don't know. I do think it's a fun idea. Like you're trying to do all this damage that you can, and then you're turned to a woof and you're having to run around. And I think it could reward like XP because you go and do like, you go to the druid and like get ingredients and stuff. I think it's like a fun idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Hate it.
I think the quest is fine. I don't really know what I would change about the quest, mostly because, again, I don't really care about quests. But I do like the exploration of the werewolf form.
Yeah, we don't really have much, do we?
Yeah,
There's
so
werewolves around, but we don't know anything really.
I think it would be cool to give it a niche use, because like currently it would just be like, am I doing unarmed? Why am I doing unarmed?
It's only the Firminic Glacier.
So I think you could add a niche thing to it that is thematic and realistic, where sure, it's still a prayer, or I think it would be cool if it was a prayer.
Okay.
And then it's like while the prayer is active, you like shapeshift, or
Yeah.
like maybe just your hands shapeshift or something like that. Because I think the full shapeshift would look weird in RuneScape, but if it's
Yeah.
just the pause, that'd be fine. But I'm thinking like, because one, then there's a drain to it, cool. So it's like not a forever thing technically, and two, it does sure keep the extra unarmed combat, whatever. It's gonna be barely used, but maybe it'll like have some niche use. I think you can add an additional niche use based on the already well established lore of the fact that werewolves and vampires are mortal enemies.
Yes.
So I think you can have it deal significantly more damage against vampires.
Ooh.
Not working in TOB because obviously those
Yeah,
guys
no.
aren't vampires.
But like the
lore-wise.
regular juveniles.
But yeah, the
whatever.
juveniles, if you're going to
Sentinels?
if you're going to vamps to like, AFK them or whatever, if you want to kill them faster for blood shards or for money, you could do that.
Okay.
It's not going to be used by anyone often,
Mm-hmm.
but it would have more uses than unarmed combat.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Again, I don't know how strong it would be. Like, I don't know if you're like being like, oh, I'm going to pick this over my scythe or, rapier
No, I
or
don't
whatever.
think it could be that crazy.
But I think if it's like a mid-level prayer, it could see some use because of that.
Could be a sequel to Sins of the Father. You team up with werewolves.
Like if there's some way where it's like, oh, maybe it's worth it to do this niche quest to get this werewolf thing for when I go to fight the Sins of the Father boss.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, that's actually pretty useful.
That is interesting.
That would be kind of cool.
I thought of an idea for once.
Okay.
So let me go back to it. If anyone's watching the video, you can see at one point while Robert was talking, before you even say anything cool, all of a sudden I just like went, So I was inspired by the herbivore aspect, and you were talking about staying with the werewolves. So, you get like the werewolf weapon as like the little 3-pronged
Yeah.
little dagger. So I was thinking like that, and after you finish the quest, I think werewolves are a slayer task. If they're not, this doesn't make sense. But after you finish the task, you can put like a potion that you can make on to upgrade the weapon. So now whenever you use it on werewolves, if you have the potion on, it will keep them in werewolf form, so you get more Slayer XP and more combat XP.
Oh, so that's
Because
like
usually if you use the weapon, it turns them into a human.
so it would be the equivalent of a Farate's aid.
I don't know what you just said.
Oh, crazy.
I don't
Dang,
know
dog.
these words.
That's how you know I actually
A
played.
Farate's aid?
That's how you know I play this game.
Oh, a Farate's aid.
That's how you know I play this game. Crazy. So
I
for
thought you
anyone that
said a fairy's T8 or something. I was like, what?
no, so for anyone that isn't familiar with this item, which I think a lot of people aren't, it's a ring that whilst wearing it allows you to deal damage to vampires and kill them without using the Avandis flail.
Do you know how often I went AFK there in grid to get my combat up and maybe get like a blood shard, and I was just AFKing with like a sword.
Just a regular
I
weapon.
was like, man, these guys are tanky.
You're like, wow, dude, these guys can really like take it. Dude. They're just getting blasted.
Literally, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, so a Farate's aid is a topaz ring, level 3 enchant, increases damage to vamps by 10% and accuracy by 15. It allows non-silvery weapons to be used against tier 2 vamps, but you're dealing half damage.
Yeah, but still, if you don't want to use the flail, nice.
Yeah, and a very, very, very cheap ring.
Yeah, so yeah, something similar like that. You would have it, and instead of turning into human, they would just stay as a werewolf, so you get more XP for killing them. Because they're higher
I see
damage.
what you mean.
So you can decide, do you want to kill them faster? Or do you want more XP? So it's kind of like a pick or choose situation.
Pick or choose.
Yeah.
Often mutually exclusive.
Technically, you are going to be picking or choosing.
Yes. Yeah, not when you're right, you're right, you know.
You pick or you choose, you know, whatever.
I think that's actually a pretty good idea.
That's why I gasped out loud when I thought of it.
Yeah. I think
like
it would be cool, I guess, if it was a potion or something.
Yeah. Next question from Matt on Discord. The other one's from Harger. Why do I feel like I said it was also from Matt? Anyway, what is a city or town in OSRS you like, but most people don't seem to like as much as you do? For me, it'd be Canifis. I find it weirdly cozy despite all the creepy vibes. I love thick forests and cabins and stuff.
You're a thick forest.
I knew you were going to say it. I just freaking knew you were going to say it.
I was talking to Matt.
I knew you were going to say about Matt.
Yeah, so what do you think? I have one already.
Mine is so lame because the first thing I thought was Lumbridge. Because
you're such a loser. Everyone thinks that place is cool.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, then you go and let me think of another place.
All right.
Look at the map of Gillinor.
So mine is actually something that oh, you need to update your RuneScape.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Mine is a place that people don't go often. I don't even know if it would technically count as like a town, but it is like a place that you go to. And it is technically like a town.
Sure.
It's just not, a normal town. So, and
the
the reason I picked this one is because going through it for Gridmaster, I was like, yo, I really like the soundtrack for this place.
Really? You're looking at the music?
I like the vibe. It's kind of like oceany. It's definitely got like a seaside vibe, but there's also like forest and trees. A very chill soundtrack.
Where was it?
It is Port Tyrus.
Port Tyrus, isn't that like Prif?
It's south of or it's north of Zulandra.
Oh, I know where it is. It actually is a vibe over there. You know what? I'll give you credit there. I don't know where Prif is on this freaking map.
Right.
I keep clicking zoom, but it's zooming in somewhere random.
Right there.
See, look, zoom.
No,
and it doesn't take you there.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Wait, no, go up.
Okay. Wait, it might take me there. No, it doesn't.
No.
This map is weird when you zoom in. Anyway, here we go.
There we go.
I know my favorite. I'm such a dummy.
Yeah,
Port Tyrus. It is nice there. I go there for
Tyrus
Scrolls.
Camp is a different place. I'm not talking about Tyrus Camp.
Tyrus Camp sucks.
I'm talking about Port Tyrus specifically.
That was a good one. Good choice.
The soundtrack there, I think, is Riverside.
Oh, you remember the name?
I think so.
Wow, I really need an impression.
Yeah, it's a chill place. You only go there very briefly for the quest.
I go for Clue Scrolls.
Yeah, I think you go there like 2 or 3 times for the quest, but it's very, very brief.
I've never really paid attention to the music. My favorite is actually Gwyneth. That's north of Pristina.
Paltrow?
Oh,
I've never been here. I'm not
you've
kidding.
never been to Grenade. I literally just made a short recently talking about how it's like the prettiest place in RuneScape. I think it's so cool.
To be fair, in my defense, why would I have ever gone here?
Because look, there's a beautiful hunting area.
I hunt my chins in the traditional
and
fashion.
The agility course in Prif goes like over it a little bit. But it's just like, I don't know, it's like all cute, but also like rusticy vibes and like crystals. And then there's a creepy mountain. I just think it's so pretty. It's like, I think it's one of the prettiest places in RuneScape for sure. I don't know. I like it. There's a master clue step over there.
Oh, yeah. I've literally never been here.
I think you have to go to the top of the mountain for a quest. Well, whenever you search Gwyneth OSRS, if you scroll down, my short's there.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah, it's super cool.
You can buy candles by her.
That are scented
like parts of her.
Anyway.
Yes.
That's it for the
but yeah,
Q&A.
so that's kind of cool.
Jesus.
Let us know your favorite place as well. That is not liked or loved by many.
Anyway, I guess you'll leave. You're leaving.
Yes, I'm gonna zoom away right now.
Goodbye.
You have to like
Zoom, zoom,
yeah, I was gonna say you have to like cut me out and have me go zoom.
Hey everyone, I am back with our guest this week, Gnomonkey.
GM.
And Gnomonkey, tell us about your RuneScape accounts, because I'm pretty sure you have several.
I do. I'm mainly right now I'm playing my hardcore Iron Man, which has 2 T-bows and a shadow. Kind of a big deal.
There's no need to flex like that immediately. We're like 1 minute in. Actually,
any opportunity to flex the Iron Man is free. But before I was a max main, mostly did like speedrunning and stuff. But I've started delving into hardcore now.
Do you
so
ever like?
main accounts.
Do you still play the main, or is it just like hardcore only? I never look at what kind of account you're on whenever I stop by.
I usually only pop in for updates. I occasionally, when I'm like bored of hardcore, I send some speedruns and stuff, like maybe an Inferno speedrun. But lately, it's mostly been hardcore.
Yeah. What's your fastest speedrun at Inferno?
Oh, what is it?
As someone who's
I
never
think I
done
just
Inferno,
barely got a sub 43. I think that's
Okay.
my PB now.
That's actually, I
I'd have
know
to
that's
check,
crazy. Because I know when Hedron was on, she's below like 52 or something. And that's crazy.
She got a sub 50 now. She's game.
Oh my God. Is this what you guys do? Just speedrun Inferno?
Her goal is just get a sub 50. So I think she's chilling for now. But
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's the secret to a happy marriage, speedrunning.
Inferno's just really, really fun to send. It just feels good. Like you get a clear progression as you like, and then there's clear like upgrades that are like harder to use. It's a very fun.
I'll confront you real quick because I have said that I thought Inferno was boring. I don't know how to do Inferno. And someone was like, well, Gnomonkey said that you don't think it's boring. It's just hard. And I want to confront you because it is boring. It can be boring and hard at the same time.
It's boring if you coast through it, but if you are honestly, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's boring until like the 30s because there's nothing going on, right?"
That's not like honestly the most fun. Enough.
Me too. Yeah. I would say the most fun waves are the early waves because you are just like running around the room killing everything. So if you're like trying to go fast, it's totally different. It's like a completely different experience than like casual first cape.
You think early waves are fun? Are you okay?
They're so fun with a scythe. You're just running around and swinging on everything.
Use
everything
a
dies.
Scythe? What?
Oh yeah.
See,
you should try Inferno speed. They're so fun.
I need to get just regular Inferno first. We'll work on that. I don't have an Inferno cape yet, so I'm like, ugh. Hearing you say all this, I'm like, I think you're lying, but we'll find out someday.
So like you can get into like you die in the 50s, right? You're like getting some experience in, like you don't have the cape yet, and you can kind of just like get into like a routine with like the early waves. But if you can keep pushing and finding ways to improve, like Inferno will take as much as you're willing to give it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what's really fun about it.
It is kind of like crazy hearing the speed runs, and I'm like, how do you guys handle those first levels? Because they feel like they take my entire life. But I think I also stand behind the pillars and talk a lot because I get bored. I swear to God, it's boring.
Oh yeah, we don't wait. You don't wait behind pillars at all. Anytime you're sitting behind a pillar, you're wasting time. We run around and we hit everything. It's so fun.
That's probably a better way to do it. Do you have like, is that like your favorite content in the game recently? Speedrunning Inferno, would you say?
Inferno's always been my favorite content. It's just so good.
What?
Yeah, it's a blast.
How many?
Inferno's amazing.
How many KC do you think you have in Inferno? on all your accounts?
I see. I die so much. I don't have that much KC. I have
Okay.
like 60 or 70 probably, but
Not that much. Shut up.
I have died probably 2,000 times. So I've done a lot more than like that KC would show. But
Yeah. Oh, that makes me feel
I
a little
love
bit
Inferno.
better. Wow, that's. I want to believe you. Like I really do. I just can't yet. But maybe someday.
When I did my first cape, I was like, I'm probably never doing this again. And then I tried the first task, and I'm like, okay, this is different. When you get a Slayer helm and you get to just rip through everything like wet tissue paper, like you
Yeah.
kill Zuck in like a minute faster, it feels so good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, saying that did make me kind of excited. I'm like, baby. People pressure me to do Inferno. Actually, like a couple, at least one of the questions for you later are related to carry, boon, and teacher Inferno. And I'm like, you guys, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm always
But-
down. I'm always down.
On the hardcore, have you been doing Inferno on that too? Or what kind of content are you doing on that?
I did for training Slayer, like it's really good Slayer XP. So
Oh.
I did like 20 capes or something on that. But
Oh
lately
my
we've been stuck
gosh.
at Doom. I can't get drops. I just can't get anything there. So
Oh, wait, have you not gotten anything?
I got 2 cloths and a pet, and I expect 6 drops. We hit rank 1 KC there, and I'm just not,
Are
just not
you
getting
hit-
anything.
Rank 1? How many KC is that?
I think we're like 470 KC today, Deep Delves or something.
And you still haven't gotten anything else?
No, it's jokes, man. I don't
That's so
understand.
bad. Holy.
I'm spooned everywhere else, but yeah, Doom is rough. I don't know.
Oh yeah, never mind. You have like your T-bows inside or T-bows in shadow. I don't actually.
Yeah,
feel
we
bad
just
for
finished
you.
Oath Plate like 150. It's everything else is
Okay.
okay, just not that.
So this is actually very valid.
Yeah, I deserve it. It's just not ideal to go dry at the most dangerous content in the game. It's deserved though. It's
Oh my
deserved.
god. Yeah, you're on a hardcore. What? Is that not terrifying?
It is. I had a really bad chance too. I took like
Really?
170 potential damage like a few days ago. It's like a Zuck hit basically, but we're
Oh.
alive, so.
Oh my god. How do you
The mage hit in the boulders max is 65, so I missed 2 mage hits and 2
Oh.
range hits, and that's just like death normally. But
Oh my god.
not for me. We take it.
Yeah, the way you're so like casual about it, I'd be like throwing up.
I expect to die at Mocha, honestly. So like,
Yeah.
if it happens, it happens. It's just so scary.
How many hardcores have you passed away on so far? If any.
We had the group hardcore, which I
Okay.
died. I was 2 of the lives, very stinky, and then I died at Darrock, which was a funny, and then
Oh my god.
now we're on the current hardcore. So now we're up to speed.
Okay. This is a very different kind of experience you're having than the one you died on Derek's, it sounds like.
We're getting a little further, yeah.
Just like a tiny little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you go like past level 8 even on the hardcore?
Yeah, I've been doing average like 15 or something. I realistically I shouldn't do that. Like I should stop at like 7, but
Yeah.
like the reason I made the hardcore was to like do things that are dangerous. So
That's
I'm having fun doing it.
wow. Are you doing videos of it too, or you just stream that?
We make shorts of like the drops, but I'm not doing like a series with it.
Oh yeah, I think Hedron told me that too. It's so funny because I had her on like last month and I'm having you, and I'm like, I don't want to keep asking you guys the same things, but I like hearing it from different
Oh,
point
no,
of
you're
views as
good.
well. So you just working on the speed, right? Oh, you did the Gridmaster. You completed it in how long?
I did. It was not that fast, like 23 hours or something. Not terrible.
How
but-
dare you say not that fast? I'm still not done.
dude, if you're doing it more casually, I bet you're
I
having a
am
way
doing
better
it more
time than I did.
Yeah, I did say that to Robert the other day. I was just like, it's cool everyone's doing it fast, but that seems like not fun. That just seems like work.
It's totally more fun casually, surely. Like I
Yeah.
got stuck on a couple tiles and was just getting like molding out of my mind. So
I did like stop by and I was lurking watching you just go in chambers over and over. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And I just went back to my casual skilling and mine.
I was getting pretty mad at the end, getting stuck at Yama, just getting dossier over and over and over.
What was the last tile you had to complete for it?
It was just Yama. Just had to
Oh,
finish up
Yama was it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
tilting.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
I'm like, I was like so late in the stream, I just wanted to go to sleep, and the drop was not happening.
did you stream like until you were done with Gridlock?
Yeah, it was like
Gridmaster.
almost 24 hours. Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy. I honestly, in hindsight, it makes sense. About the time I was like, everyone's gonna be doing it for like weeks. I thought I was just thinking leagues. And then people were like, done
Yeah,
day one. And I
yeah.
was like, what do you mean done? Like, I haven't even left work yet. It was
Based on
weird.
looking at it ahead of time, I'm like, this looks really fast. It might be like 2 days. It was even faster than I thought. So
Yeah. Well, how do you normally play like leagues whenever they come out?
I do. Yeah.
How
Leagues is
did
fun.
you like this like compared to leagues?
It's totally different. I really
Yeah.
liked like Echo Leagues. I thought that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice like different like change of pace though. It's not
Yeah.
it's like Leagues, but it's not similar, I would say. Like it's a totally different thing.
Yeah. I do keep accidentally calling it leagues, but
I do too. Yeah.
yeah. I like I was seeing people talking about it when I was just like not sure what to do, and they were just saying how they like that there's not as much random task as in leagues. But that's something I actually miss about leagues. I liked the just like you just go and cut a tree and then it's like, oh surprise, that was a task. I kind of missed that.
Well, if you ever like don't want to do a task, you can like just do something else. Like this is very like do the tiles. Like you have
Yeah.
to stick to it and like get them done. Like it's a
Exactly.
different experience. It's not necessarily bad, but it's definitely different.
Yeah. Are you gonna do any more of the Gridmaster? Are you gonna be like one of those people speedrunning them?
Nah, I'm good. I did my one clear and I'm happy.
You're
It's kind
one
of sick
and
that people are speedrunning it though. I like that.
I saw one earlier that was like I think 11 hours, and I was like, how? What strategy is everyone following? But I can't hang like that. I've turned
The
casual.
like routing you can come up with, like there's a lot of ways to save time. I knew like after ending it, like I made like 6 hours of mistakes probably. Like
Really? You think so? Oh my
easily,
god.
easily.
Were you watching like a guide for it, or were just sending it like with your own plan?
I was labbing a guide with Sax. We made like a rough thing to start off. So I
Okay.
was following that for like a few hours, but then I was just freeballing.
Oh my god. And you still finished in 20 hours. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. I felt bad about a couple of my choices, but
You need to
yeah.
upload that whole VOD on YouTube. The full stream.
It should still be there. Should be
Is
there.
it? Oh yeah, duh. YouTube saves it. I
Yeah.
was trying to strategize. Sorry, I was like, let me help you get money right now. Life hacks, tips, finance, huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, so other than grid, just doing the Inferno. Do you ever skill? Not really, right?
I do. I do actually. I do. I've been kind of like getting sweaty a little bit. I don't do it on stream. I do it off stream, but
Yeah.
I've been doing some like 1.5 tick teaks off stream and that kind of thing.
Ew. I was like looking at the wiki for woodcutting the other day, and I saw like a GIF, of the 1.5 ticking. It looks disgusting, and it looks hard.
It's surprisingly difficult. Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Not surprisingly, it's 1.5 ticks.
The thing I did most recently is barb lore, which is like you bring an inventory of magic pots to barb fishing, and then you like break down the sturgeon you get and you make pots with it, and then you go like bank and get more. That's pretty sweaty.
Why?
That's pretty tough.
That's so bizarre. Like the things that people come up with in this game. Wait, what do you think? I'm curious. Do you think that, because I'm torn about this, for high XP for like scaling, like woodcutting, for example, should there be like a regular woodcutting that's worth more XP, or do you think it is better to have like these crazy sweaty things be the best? Because like I'm trying to justify, maybe it's copium because I can't do the sweaty stuff, but I'm like, aren't we really risking our wrist right now? Like we have to be in pain to get good XP.
I would say the only thing that's like risk is like fletching. Like fletching darts is bad. That's really bad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I hate that. So you agree that we should just get something easy? Are you listening, Jagex? Gnomonkey said it.
I didn't say anything. I think the like super sweaty things are really cool when you do, because when I first maxed my main, I didn't do any tick manip at all. Like I went to 99 everything without doing that because I was like, nah, that shit's sweaty.
Yeah.
But like trying it out, it's been fun. Like it's actually pretty cool for the most part.
Yeah. It seems hard to get in the rhythm. I had Witch Eileen on like last year, and she's really into stuff like that. She's like a hardcore skiller. But she was telling me like the nice thing about it is if you mess up, it's immediate. So you could just keep trying to get back into the rhythm. But I don't have the patience for it. I'm jealous.
That's fair. It is really just like maintain a rhythm for like a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying when you get it down though.
That's
Especially the
fair.
1.5 tick teaks and stuff. Like you get it to a point where you're like clicking the stump as soon as it grows back. Like you have it all timed out. It feels really good.
That's so weird. Yeah, literally, just the gif of it was intimidating enough because it's like tree, ground, inventory, and I'm like, why? I don't even understand what you're doing here.
You like chop the tree down and then you count like 6 more chops and then the tree will come back. And if you click it on that 6th chop, you'll immediately chop as soon as it grows back. There's a lot to it like to optimize it. It's fun. It's fun.
Weird. Okay. I wasn't expecting having you on here and you talking about how skilling is fun. So I like where this is going. This is unexpected. I know you do raids as well. Rank the raids.
Personal. Okay, so like objectively,
We'll do
objective
both.
is Tob is best raid.
Okay.
I would say objective is Tob and then Cox and then Toa, but I would personally flip the first two. So I'd say Chambers is my favorite raid.
Oh, really? I love Chambers. I like hearing that. It was my favorite for a very long time.
It has old like problems like Mudadial exists and stuff. Like there's some flaws, but it's a fun raid. It's a fun
wrong
raid.
with Mudadial? She's doing her best providing for a baby. Dude, that fight's
the damage is so ridiculous.
It's actually so messed up that we like kill her baby first while she watches to get her out.
I never thought of it that way. That is messed up. That kind of makes sense that she hits me that hard, actually.
I know. She's like, you just murdered my child while I just sat there. To be fair, though, like, she didn't even try to defend him that much. So, in a way, it's her fault.
True.
That was a little toxic. But why do you like Chambers more than Tob, like, personally? I feel like most people do not answer that way.
I am not a group content person.
Okay.
Generally on stream, I think it's really hard to stream group content. I think it's just way harder because like you're trying to keep track of comms and like your chat. So I think mainly because of that. Like I really loved Tob before streaming, and then after I'm like, this is just really hard to run.
Yeah. Do you always do like voice chat and stuff with people when you run with them?
Well, if you're trying to like really sweat, like you really have to. Like you can just casually do Tob and that's fine. Like, but if you're like trying to push for times and stuff, there's like tons of call outs going on.
True, you have to like coordinate it more. So you like Chambers because you want to be alone.
I guess. As sad as that is, yeah. I don't do team chambers either. Like I'm terrible at that, but solo chambers I can pot. Yeah.
That's so funny. You need to do like a mass one and just see how chaotic it is.
Oh God.
I love doing mass chambers, especially like challenge mode of people who have never done it before and everyone just keeps dying. And I just think it's the funniest thing. Cause like I know some people get tilted,
the burn is wild,
but it's so funny. Everyone's burning the entire time. It's just so goofy. I know some people get like tilted, but I don't care. I'm like, this is funny. And then someone always gets a drop. So I'm like, it's worth it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. You said you got 2 T-Bows on this account?
I did. Both of them were like multi-death, very scuffed. Both with Hedron. Shout out.
Oh my God. Do you know the KC? Like, do you remember? Or around that?
They were both like around 100, like something like that.
Regular challenge mode.
Just regular in duo.
What? 2 around 100?
Yep.
That's messed up, to be honest. I feel like I deserved that. I'm sorry.
I'm going extremely dry on the arcane, if that helps. I don't know.
You are really? That's really funny.
It's actually wild at like 400 KC. I don't have an arcane, but
oh my God, mine actually took me a few hundred too. Because Kodai was my first one at 10 KC. I died like 6 times.
It's so weird. The scrolls are so common.
Yeah, I had the same experience too, where I get like a lot of decks, and then I would never get the Arceus, or Arcane Arceus. And then whenever I got it, I was like sad. I wanted it to be the last purple I got because I thought that'd be funny.
That would be funny. Oh, maybe I should do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I like how you're acting like you can plan it. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I am gonna get it last.
I just whisper in Goblin's ear and he does whatever I want. So
okay, everyone.
I'm sure we can make it happen.
Everyone heard it here. Streamer benefits. Oh my God, streamer luck. So now if that
right before I got the oath plate finished, I was literally joking with him like, I'm gonna need another injection. Like the mocha's not happening. Like, can you?
Now we've all witnessed it. So if that is your last purple, we're gonna know that Jagex is doing it. Yeah,
that'll be a sign.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
We're all here. Do you like ever do TOA? You voted it last.
I've done so much Toa. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I've done like 600. I've done 600,
Nice.
500 Toas on 2 accounts at once. That's my claim to fame. But
I feel like I couldn't even follow that sentence. 600 to wait.
600, 500 Toas on 2 accounts at once.
What? No, how? How do people do the 2-man Toa? Like, is one of them just AFK? I don't get it.
So some of the rooms, like I come in on the other account, have him hit Heffrey once and then die, so I can bone dagger. So he doesn't do anything there. But there's a lot of rooms I do on both, like Zebak. I do Ak on both.
I don't even understand the back on 2 accounts while waves are coming and you're hitting and you're praying. What do you?
The waves are hard. The waves are really hard.
How do you do this? That's so absurd. Do you do you just use on one monitor?
Yeah, I have him in the like corner, and then my main is in like the middle.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're just built different, I guess. I am like, nah.
I optimized him over time. Like at first he was just dying in every room basically, but
That's so crazy.
yeah, they got a lot better over time.
Okay. So part of you not liking TOA is you're burnt out from doing crazy shit on TOA.
So my issue with TOA is it's just like at that stupid high level, it doesn't scale as well as like Chambers or Tom. Like
Yeah.
Stuff just hits harder. Like it doesn't really change that much. Like a 300 versus a 500 is similar. It's just like things kill you and do a lot of damage.
That's fair. You said rating them objectively as well. Why do you think like the difference between Tob and Chambers, or not objectively, but like on the technical side, I guess? Like why?
I think Tob is like almost a perfect raid. I just
really?
like for me personally, like I vibe with Chambers more.
Okay. What makes Tob not perfect? I'm curious. Are you a hater because you don't have a scythe yet?
I would say Nilos is like probably the best encounter in like the whole game.
What?
Like I love Nilos.
Oh my god. I can't take anything you say seriously after you just said that to me right now.
wait till you get more KC. The tech for going fast is really cool. There's a lot of like avoiding spawns and stuff.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. I know people like memorize where they come from each phase, and I'm like, why?
Yeah,
Stop.
that kind of thing. That gets pretty in depth.
I can't handle it. There was like the menu entry swapper plugin. I did I used that before when I was first learning Tob at Nilos for a KC and just made it so I could only hit the melee ones. And I feel like that was too cheaty. And one of my friends came by and was like,
that's super common. Like everybody does that.
Yeah, she was like, that's kind of weird. And I was like, oh yeah, and I turned it off. I'm like, I don't want to be judged. But do you
my flex is when I send perfect Tob with people, like they need help. I won't bother turning that on. They're like, you're gonna ruin it for us. I'm like, no, I won't.
Do people always turn it on for perfect Tob? Because that would actually be like big brain.
Yeah, because if you hit the wrong one, it insta fails. So
wow, I didn't even think about that because perfect Top's not on my radar right now. Eventually.
Yeah, that's an easy one to fail. The Nyla room sucks.
Oh yeah. Have you gotten Grandmaster helm? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm GM. Yep.
Okay. GM, by the way. Oh yeah, that's why you have the
by the
little
way,
helm. And by the way, in real life too, you have that one helm.
One day I'll have it on the hardcore, but we're working on that right now.
Oh wow, is that something you? Oh my god, what makes
Maybe.
you want to?
We'll
play
see if I die.
Why do you want to play the game this way? What drives you?
I want a boss in RS3 I really like is Telos, where it gives you more loot the more in a row you kill, but you risk all of the loot.
Okay.
So like, I was looking for that experience because old school doesn't really have that. There's like no risk in PVM really. Like you pay 500k, like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that Delve's like a good comparison? Because I feel like that's what they were going for, Delve. Like the
Delve, they tried to make it like that, but the loot is just not like as soon as you get a rare, you just leave. So
yeah,
it doesn't really have that same experience.
That's fair. I know, like I'll see people who go like wave. I guess people are like going like crazy waves in grid and getting like multiple drops and stuff. But like it's not as much as you would think. Like it should be more. I think.
Yeah,
I just love drops.
The rare rate is fine. It's just mainly the common loot is really frustrating because it doesn't like increase as you go further. So
yeah, I did see like a meme where it was just like the entire loot box was just like 250K, and it was like, you're about to continue. Are you sure you want to risk this? It's like, yeah, I'm sure.
I checked today. A cave 3 is like 54K and a cave 9 is 57K. It's like,
wait, no. Why
like it just doesn't give you any more.
That's so bizarre that it doesn't scale. I wonder if that's something that they would change eventually.
I did a video on this. The reason is they have like a multiplier on the loot where it's like you get 1.2 times more loot, but it rounds down. So if you get 1.2 times more like dragon plate legs, it's still 2. Like it doesn't, it goes down. It feels like a big oversight. Like they didn't think about this. I don't know.
And they're like, let's just double down. It's fine.
Yeah, I would like to see them look at mocha drops. They're kind of bad.
Do you have? I watched your video on your criticisms of Doom. Do you have any like hot takes you'd like to share with anyone about Doom? Because I was watching it, and you know the first half. This was like a while ago. I feel like you were like hyping it up, and it was like, wow, this is such a good boss. And then the second half, I was like, yeah, this boss sucks. You know, like it really influenced me.
I try with videos to be like objective and give like credit where it's due, but I don't like Mocha. I really don't.
Wait, you sure don't like it? Why are you there right now?
I need the boots. Like I just need the boots.
No, that's sad. I'm so sorry you're stuck there.
I would say it's at least more fun on a hardcore because of the danger, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is like, okay, top 2 things that you hate about Mocha? Give me your hot takes. We need the drama.
So they called it an enraged boss, which is what Tellers is, and then they made it not that. So like the drops, the idea is that like you're risking a bunch of loot and you're going further and further, and it's like, oh man, like your heart starts pounding, like you've got a bunch of loot in there, you don't want to die, you just took a big hit, all right, better recover. That just doesn't, that's not a thing. Like, oh no, I died, -1 mil, you know, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing, I would say, is like they just didn't make it that way.
Yeah.
I don't like how hard the boss hits. Like I hate that.
I agree.
It feels really unfair.
Thank you. I actually felt so justified when I watched it, and you were like, there's a lot of one-shot mechanics, which is bad. And I was like, yeah, you tell him. Like, I hate those too. Because I die to them
I get
all the
dropped by
time.
them too. They suck. I
See?
I just don't get why things need to hit 65 on like a basic hit.
I agree. Thank you. The real reason I invited you on the podcast is so I can make you agree with stuff that I think and be like, well, actually, Gnomonkey said if you go to this part, and he's a good player, so
You rigged it easy. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
I like that.
I was gonna ask for the enraged boss. Like, do you think that there would be a way to change it to more like the RuneScape 3, or is it just like the design of RuneScape? Like,
It's so hard for them to tweak loot after it comes out because like people have it already, so it's harder to mess with stuff. I think they might do it in the future though. Like I could see that coming up at a boss. It's a shame they didn't. I feel like they, like with a lot of the newer bosses, they want to kind of play it safe, like make it appeal to everybody, make it work properly. But you have trade-offs for that. Like if you just commit and make the hard content hard, then like maybe it turns out better. I think a lot of people in like Reddit and stuff maybe wouldn't like that there's like insane risk. Like, you know, like I could see that.
I don't know if we should
so
base
I think
it
they were
off
thinking
Reddit.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I know there was like, and I could cut this out if you don't want to, there was like drama before because people thought you only wanted hard content in the game. Wasn't that like the gist of it?
That's not true.
I
mean, that is true that they say that, but that's not true. That is not what I think.
Yeah, and I'm like, but you just said you don't like hits for 60, so I'm just hearing easy escape just like me. So this proved everyone.
Yeah, people think I want everything to one-shot you and everything should be like 6 Jad and you should get deleted on a single mistake. That's just not fun though. Like that's not what makes a video game fun. Like that doesn't work well.
It should be 7 Jad. Even more.
Yes, exactly.
I
get it. Finally, someone says it.
I know where you're coming from for sure. Like I could super.
I think every boss should have a Jad hitting you in the background. Like it's just so it's so easy.
Just even while skilling, there's just always a Jad wandering around waiting to hit you in the background.
Why not?
You know what? We're playing it too easy.
Yeah. Do
you think that I know like next year they were talking about adding a raid. Well, first of all, do you think that they're actually going to have it within a year? I don't know. I have no faith in the timelines. Not in a bad way. I'm like, it's okay to take your time.
Well, I've had mods in the chat be like giddy about it. They're like, I'm working on raids today. Yeah, I think
Cute.
Nox and Goblin both were like talking about it, but
Okay, cool. It's just not in the blogs then, because they just like they won't talk on the blogs for months, and I'm like,
they're definitely working on it for sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they come up with, but
Okay. Where do you think it's gonna be, or where do you want it to be?
so they've said that it will be more similar to Tob, which is exciting.
Probably because it's everyone's favorite.
What I just really want from raids, just not experiment. Like, don't do anything crazy. No like invos, nothing. Like just do a raid. Just
a
make it
regular
boss,
raid.
Like, no puzzles, just boss rush, like hitting bosses again. Like that worked well. Just do that.
Yeah, they kind of flew too close to the sun with TOA.
They tried stuff. They
tried.
experimented, and it didn't work super well, right?
Yeah.
So...
And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I thought I had backwards. I was like, wait a minute.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I guess that goes into my other thing I wanted to see. Like, are you excited for sailing? Because that's another thing that I don't think they keep saying we're gonna get that by the end of the year, and that just seems crazy soon.
That is crazy. Yeah.
I don't know if I believe
they're gonna
it.
launch that like in a month or something. I don't.
It's gonna be like
that's
December
crazy,
31st.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Are you a sailing fan or nah?
I've been like kind of neutral. I've been like a
Really?
fence sitter with sailing. Like,
Okay.
I think the training for it, from what I've seen,
Mhm.
like could use some work. Like I tried like the boat racing and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It seems like okay, but not like new skill material. Maybe like it could be a lot better.
Yeah. I was feeling that too. But to be fair, like I can't even comprehend what would make a skill at this point. People were like, that's like their main question. I'm like, I don't know. All of our skills are so random, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like it's really hard to make like cool, fun training methods in RuneScape, but
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there'll be some sweaty tick thing that you'll think is fun for some reason.
Hebox has already found one. He found one in the
What?
beta. You can like, I think you can 2-tick dredge. Like you step away
Stop
from it
it.
and then you tar in. Like he already found
Dude.
that, so that'll be a thing.
The way people play this game is so crazy. I'm like,
I like
beta
that.
was
I
out
like
for
that
2
he.
days.
I like that he saved like tar to his like beta save and just like tested everything.
That's
So
so
good.
funny. Do you ever like try to be the person like find stuff like what's it called? Like finding like new methods, or do you just more like following other people's lead with it?
I've messed around a little bit. The
Okay.
crazy meme thing I was doing is I didn't want to do Throne and Miscellany on the hardcore, but I needed planks. So what I did is I brought a log basket. I brought the plank sack and I planted mahoganies. And I did
Oh.
1.5 tick mahoganies while plank making every chop. So I would like fill the sack, fill the log basket, fill my inventory, and then bank. So you get like 70 like logs and planks.
Oh my god. You'd rather do that than the miscellanea quest?
It was just kind of funny to be like, yeah, I did it without that.
I was like, of all the quests you decided to do this for.
Yeah, it's probably not that bad, but
That's funny. You know what? I will give it to you. There's a lot of running back and forth between the castles, and it's kind of annoying.
I hate dailies, so anything that's like I've got to go check stuff, I don't like doing that. But
Oh yeah, my managing
miscellaneous
miscellaneous are like
not that
zero.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be good at it. Now I go and they like start throwing tomatoes at me. They're like, "You're the worst," and I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry."
You're in the newspaper when they pull up. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, they want to behead me probably, but that's okay. Like I deserve it at this point. So how long have you been streaming for?
I've been streaming a few years now. A few
Okay.
years.
When
I've
what
been on
made you
YouTube longer than I've been streaming. YouTube's been like 5 years. But...
Really? I thought you started on Twitch first. Oh wow.
No, I've been making little guides for a long time. But
Okay. What made you like want to start?
that's kind of a long deal because I've talked about this a lot on stream. We don't have to fully get into it, but
No, yeah,
I
you don't
was
have
doing,
to.
I was doing air traffic control training before.
my
And I
God.
failed by 0.1%.
Oh.
So they kick you out if you miss it just barely.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
then they blacklist you, so you're not allowed to retake or anything, which I would have done.
Wow. I'm sorry that's so
yeah.
lame.
It is lame, and I was pretty bent up about it, but I
Mhm.
really liked doing it. It's like very stressful. It's very like constantly doing stuff.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would
now you have
compare
that
it to
RuneScape.
Inferno. Exactly. So I was like, all right, well, I know what I like doing, and let me just try streaming, and I'm gonna just
Yeah.
do that. Like,
Wow.
so I just started like speed running and that kind of thing.
That's cool. I didn't know that was your backstory. That's so funny. That it's, I mean, because now listening, you talk about RuneScape, but you're like, it was really stressful and hard, and it was fun. And I'm like, wow, that's like your RuneScape account summed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's what I'm into. I like that.
That's so goofy. So you just started making guides of like speedrunning initially?
I did guide. I think my first guide was like Suliaceps or something. Like I did all kinds of
Oh
guides.
wow. Okay, cool. I still need
I wasn't
to
really.
Loki don't know how
I
to do
wasn't
this.
really a. Yeah, it may be helpful. I wasn't really a good PVMer until I started streaming. Well, I was like okay, like I knew how to do like Tob and stuff, but
Yeah.
I
Oh,
pushed to like get a lot better when I started streaming.
I feel like you're okay might be most people's good. So I feel like you're probably a good PPM. And now
Okay,
you're like,
I was not. I was not GM. I wanted to get it,
okay.
but I was working towards it. I was maybe 3/4 of the way GM by the time I started streaming. So that's where I was at.
That's more than okay. Are you kidding me? 3/4 of the way? Hello? You're like,
We
I
were
still have
making
5
progress on
tasks
it, but
left. That's crazy. Do you think that you like set like a higher standard for yourself because of the content you like to do?
I think everybody does that kind of thing. That's like
No, that's
good at
true.
anything. You're like anybody. I feel like a really good runner would say the same kind of thing. Like I'm okay
Yeah.
at it.
I do the same if I do something, even a small things well, and people are like, "Oh, you're good at that," and I'm like, "Well, actually, it was a fluke 600 times. I actually don't know what I'm doing
Yeah,
here."
you always got to short sell yourself. That's a default. That's like a human thing, I think.
Yeah, probably not good, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you like enjoy doing the streaming or YouTube more? Do you think?
Um. Well, I don't do the YouTube anymore. It's all Hedron. I
Oh
would say I like
yeah.
streaming. I'm
Okay.
totally into streaming. Just because YouTube is like very slow paced where it's like you take your time, you make the video as
Yes.
like perfect as you can. That's not really my style. Like based on like what we've been saying, like
Yeah,
I'm
you like
all
to
about
full
like
send
risk
it.
and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like surprised because I feel like you're like always live at all time. And last time whenever I recorded Hedron, she said that you guys were like up all night, and now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you were up this morning.
Well, especially now
Presumably.
because we did the 24-hour with Gridmaster, it's all over the place. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm constantly swapping schedule.
Is that hard for you?
Very, very
Okay.
hard.
I like that you're honest about it. I'm like, that sounds
Yeah.
exhausting, like on your body and mentally.
I do okay with it, but yeah, it can be hard to be flipping things all the time. That's a thing we did with air traffic control too. Like they like halfway through they would flip us to like nights instead of
Oh.
days. So
Oh my God. That's so funny that you found like that same passion for that in old school RuneScape, the medieval click and point game. And now,
yeah, it's very different, but there's a lot that like compares for sure.
yeah. Did you think after you didn't pass it, did you think that this is where your life would be?
I had no clue, but I knew I knew like generally like I liked this kind of thing. So I was like, I'm gonna try streaming. I'm gonna sit like my parents supported me for a bit.
Oh,
Like
that's
I moved back in.
nice.
So yeah, that was super helpful. And then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna stream like I'm gonna give it a really good shot. I streamed like 6 days a week, like 10 hours a day, like way more
Oh
than
my
I do right now.
gosh. Yeah.
And I just like full commit.
Wow, that's so cool. How do you like stay motivated for it? Like whenever you're starting out, if you have any advice for people.
Oh man. I think streaming especially requires like ridiculous motivation because it's so hard to get started. Like
It
you can get
is.
stuck in that. I had the benefit of having the like small YouTube channel first too, so I could like
That's
tell
true.
people go check it out. That helps. But
Yeah. Having a little bit of
streaming
community.
streaming you have to like streaming you really have to commit and like be there all the time if you want it to like work. It's just hard.
I think
It's that way with a lot of things, I would say. Like just
Yeah.
it helps when you know like you really enjoy doing something to like find motivation for it, I think.
Yeah.
When you're not sold on something, you're like, I don't know if I want to do this. That makes it harder to like
I
full
feel like-
send something, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it reflects too on the stream if you don't want to, because like that's whenever I first got my in real life job, like and stopping streaming full time. my streams were definitely like really bad for 2 months because I was so depressed getting used to a new schedule.
Oh
And I
man,
was just
yeah.
like, I know that's reflecting on me, but whatever. But yeah, it's cool, like, because I've had a lot of people on. Like, you and Matt still stick out the most because I feel like you guys are always live. And I think it's so cool that you guys could, like, stick with it and stay motivated. And, like, I tried the streaming full time, and it just made video games less fun for me sometimes. I enjoy it for
I
the
get that
most
too,
part. But, yeah,
for sure.
when you have to do it full time, it's just like, I don't want to be doing TOB. I just want to AFK and watch a scary movie. Like...
I think what helped me too is that I didn't play RuneScape in the exact same way on stream as I did like not streaming, where I was like
Oh,
I would play casually, I would AFK stuff, you know, but
yeah.
I started streaming. I'm like, no more of that. I want to be entertaining. I want to be exciting. Like it was very different. Like I
Yeah.
did a different thing.
You have to switcheroo a little bit.
Yeah. I think if you like kind of separate your gameplay from like what you do off stream, maybe that helps. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
the right
I think
verbiage, but
Hejon was saying that too because I don't remember if it's while we were recording or not recording, but we were talking about, I was like, oh, like, do you guys do like RuneScape stuff off stream? And she's like, we'll do like skilling stuff or we'll play other games. And I'm like, that's probably better.
yeah, I don't
think
do the things I would do on stream. We do duo chambers sometimes. Like that
Oh,
is a
okay.
thing I would do on stream, but
Cute.
for the most part, we're like just like watching videos and like AFKing stuff or that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's nice. So then you don't get like burnt out, especially with how much you do go live.
It can burn out too, but there's definitely a balance. It's just one of those things.
What do you do when you get burnt out to like combat it? Do you just like switch content or do you just like push through it?
That's a big reason I made a hardcore, is because
Oh,
I was doing the same speed runs every day, and it was getting kind of stale for me. Like I was
Yeah.
always doing CM speed runs and always Inferno, and it was kind of the same every
Jesus.
day. And
Yeah.
then a bunch of Toas.
And now you're doing a bunch of delve on the hardcore.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You really can't escape it. It's just this kind of grind, or this kind of game is the grind.
I would say it feels totally different on a hardcore. So it's just
Really?
if you can find a way to like remix the content or do things in a different approach, then that helps
Yeah.
a lot.
I've tried to do like hardcore in the past or just like Ironmans, but I just can't help going back to my main. It's just because I'm interested in collection logging. So I always just think like, oh, I wish I had this drop on my main for no reason. It's a main. I just sell everything. Or if it's cheap,
I getcha.
I'll be like, oh, cool, I got this robe top from a Clue, and I'll just drop it on the ground. But it feels good.
See, I feel the opposite whenever I'm not on the hardcore. I get a drop and I'm like,
Really?
damn, that would have been nice.
Oh wow. I mean, I guess yeah, on an iron, you'll take anything.
I've got all the items in the game too, so it's like doesn't matter as much when on a main when I get something. I'm like, oh, money.
That's true, yeah. You have like probably a lot of cash. Do you have max cash stack?
I have
Or a
so
lot?
I have it tied up on a bunch of accounts. I probably have
Oh.
like a 30 bill bank. But
Oh.
right now it's like not a max cash stack. No, I don't think so.
Oh my, okay. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter as much because like I do have some people that I know that are like max cash stack and then they like get like drops and they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna get platinum coins and store it. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't seem very fun. I guess.
Yeah, like a noob type
Yeah.
farms third age picks. He has like 10 of them. Like that's what he does. He just collects those.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
He's giga rich.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh my god. There's like
I think Port Kazard is big on like the name trade. So a bunch of people like
wow.
throw their GP into different stuff.
I looked at like one of the name trading discords back before they like started getting like weird about it with if it's real or trading or not. And I got scared because I joined this random discord and they were also selling Inferno capes. And I was like, someone's going to see me in this. And I just left it immediately. And I was like, never mind.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I don't think they ban anybody for that anymore, but
yeah, for just looking. I
it's
was
definitely
like,
sketchy.
But
Yeah.
like I said, I love my collection logging. I'd be so sad to lose it. Especially
You should
like,
do what you like doing. Like, there's no
yeah.
reason to swap if you're enjoying it.
I know. I do sometimes like people try to get me to play the iron stuff because I really actually like early game iron. I love early game in every kind of account. I think it's so fun starting over and like everything's fast. And then the mid game is just
It
what
is.
loses me. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it was with the Gridmaster. I'm still like a little bit in the middle of the game, so that's why I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, it
But
was most fun early. I would agree. Like you get Golden
yeah.
God like immediately. You're like, oh hell yeah.
I know. I didn't realize how easy it was to get, and I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And now I'm just like, "Okay, always working on my magic."
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it's definitely tougher having to work full time while trying to do that. I felt so bad. I work as a receptionist, like in healthcare, and I had my coworkers. I was like, if anyone comes up, check them in for me, because I was killing Vorkath on my phone for 19-minute cases. It was not fun. This was
Oh
yesterday.
man.
Don't tell my employer. I just had to share that. No one came up, so it was fine. But I was like hunched over, almost dying over and over. It was weird.
Oh no. I've
You
worked a
don't?
bunch of stuff outside of streaming too. I worked at fucking McDonald's. I worked at a law office. I've done a lot of like weird like odds and ends stuff, but
That's what I was gonna ask. I
no,
was
we're
like,
here.
wait, what else have you done? Because it's so weird talking to RuneScape streamers and then hearing about their old jobs. They're like, oh, I used to work in finance. I'm like, what brought you here? Like, what?
That is cursed. That is cursed knowledge. Yeah, that is strange.
Yeah, that's cool though. Like, I don't know. I like hearing that people have worked other places. It feels like you are real. You haven't only been playing RuneScape.
No, I've worked a bunch of like random odds and ends jobs for sure.
Is streaming the number one best favorite job you've had?
It's great. Yeah. I mean, streaming has issues. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's times like maybe you don't want to play RuneScape or
Yeah.
you're very like, it's very like you run the show. Like if you, I feel like I need to stream all the time. That's a big thing. So if I'm like
Yeah.
tired, that's hard.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it for sure. It's great.
How do you like handle that? That's something I couldn't really deal with. Like, if you don't want to stream and you have to, it's just, what do you do to deal with that?
As soon as I hit the start streaming button, it goes away. Like you
It's
just
more
have
the
to get over the hump of
anticipation.
starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, man, I just don't want to do anything today.
I feel like sometimes too, like, during the week I only stream for like an hour and a half, and I'll be like, oh, I really want to stream, and I start, and I'm like, never mind, it's fun. Hello, friends. So that's
Yeah.
just, like, that's a very simple thing, but literally just starting it is kind of huge.
Yeah, it can be really hard to do that, but once
Yeah.
you get it going, you're good.
How was like the trajectory for your stream growing? Like, was it like pretty quick, like getting affiliate and getting partner? Or was it more like once you started doing YouTube more as well, combined with the Twitch?
I applied for partner semi quickly, and then I sat on my application for like 6 months or something. So
Oh my god!
not that fast, but
Like
yeah, that sucked.
they waited 6 months to get back to you?
Yeah, they didn't even respond. Like you expect like
Like
I figured I had failed or something, and they just forgot to send it or something. Like I figured they would reject it, but eventually it was just like, oh, you're approved. I was like, okay.
like, was this like in your spam? Like, why did that? That's
Yeah, what happened? I think they were just very backed up or something. But
okay. I've never heard of it taking that long. So I was like, do you mean you waited? No, they did. That's crazy. Oh my god.
there was another streamer who had the same thing, like at the same time as me. I think just during that period, it was just like stuck. I don't know why.
Everyone was game partner.
Yeah, I guess.
Have you ever gone to TwitchCon?
I haven't. No.
Would you be interested? It's happening right now.
Maybe. I really want to go to
Okay.
RuneFest too, but I was getting married, so that was unfortunate timing. But
Yeah, I should have gotten married at RuneFest. Sorry for not going to your wedding.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, in hindsight, I was like, oh, I could have spent $300. I felt very poor at the time.
That's a journey. No, you're good.
But yeah, I was trying to I was messaging Hejon trying to peer pressure her to come. So I was just like, she said that you were doing Gridmaster or whatever. But all I'm saying is like it's still going on tonight and tomorrow, and flights go out
Just overnight it,
every
easy.
day. Like we could all get food tomorrow. I'm buying a new desk. You guys can help move my desk. That's what you'd want to fly out here for.
You're really
So-
selling me on this.
I
Yeah,
am.
I better pull up.
Not just that, we're gonna rearrange the whole living room, and like 2 more people could make a huge difference.
I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that really does help.
No, just like let me know the ETA. Like, my cats are scared though, so you guys can't stay here. You'll have to get a hotel. But like, it'll be fine. It'll be cool.
Yeah,
and-
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Easy. Are you gonna go to RuneFest next year?
I hope so. So my issue was they sold out so fast. That was
Oh
like
yeah, duh. I
hard for
forgot
me.
about how fast that was.
Yeah, they had that whole thing, and if I go to RuneFest, I want to meet a bunch of people from my community. So if it just
Yeah.
sells out and none of them can go, that's kind of lame. You know?
Then yeah, there's no point at that rate.
I mean, I could meet other like cool streamers and stuff, but I would
Nah.
really like to meet the people from my stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I'm focused on me right now. You know.
Yeah, so selfish. Jeez.
Yeah.
I know that they were talking about doing one in like LA. Would you do that one?
Ooh, maybe.
Or they're doing a
That's a little
survey
easier
on
to
it.
commit to.
I know. I'm like, I could do that. I don't really want to. I want to go to England, but it's like in my mind, it doesn't seem that different from the U.S. And I'm like, I want to go places super different. So, I don't
Yeah,
know.
true.
Have you been overseas before?
No, I haven't. I haven't ever.
Do you want
It'd
to?
be really fun to do RuneFest. Yeah, I would be so good. We got passports sorted to like go last time, but they just sold out so fast. So I was like, okay, never mind.
Oh, that's such a bummer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Now you have your passports ready for next time.
Yeah, exactly. It's set, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Wait. If I'm making up lore right now, correct me. You're like Dutch, right? Or
I
like
have Dutch heritage. I wasn't born there though.
Yeah. No, yeah. I just remember saying something about learning Dutch, and then I think it was Hedron on your account. Anytime I tweet about it, would always like it, and I'm like, "What is up with Gnomonkey liking all these Dutch tweets?" And then I think she told me that, and I'm like, "Does dude speak Dutch?" Like, I'm confused.
Not really, but I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay. Oh
My
my
family's kind of
gosh.
into the culture a little bit, I guess. So,
Really?
and then my sister had like a pair of wooden boots, so or
Ah.
their clogs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. You should get those and wear them on stream. Do a little sub goal. You can do a little, you can look
Yeah,
up
maybe,
a dance.
Yeah, I'd have to learn it.
Yeah, I feel like you got this. Like it's in your blood.
Surely.
This is like a disease. It's in your blood. Anyway, sorry, I just had to ask you that real quick. We go back to RuneScape. So okay, what made you start liking teaching streams? Like, where did that come from?
So I learned Inferno through Deviat's teaching streams.
Oh,
Deviat's a friend of mine. He's super good at Inferno. He's the guy who always like whenever Leaks comes out, he's the first guy to do it. So
Oh
he's
my
like
God.
he knows everything.
yeah.
And I was so scared before doing Inferno. I watched his teaching streams like repeatedly, maybe like 10 hours of guides, and then did it very quickly. So I was like, okay, I think there's value to these like run throughs of content versus like a guide. Like some
Yeah.
things need kind of like a hands-on explanation versus like a guide telling you what to do.
Yeah, I'd agree. Because I thought it was interesting, like, before I'd ever spoken to you or stopped by your stream, I would, I'd hear people being like, he wants everything hard in the game because of all that shit. I never even watched the context of that. I just saw, like, people being weird. And then I stopped by your stream and you're like, teaching friends raids. And I'm like, what is everyone talking about? I'm like, this isn't the vibe I'm getting right now.
You hear about me secondhand, but you never go check in, and you don't see that I'm not that person.
I know.
You just have a mental image of what I'm like, and you're like, I hate that mental image of him.
I know. I was like, Gnome hate that guy. And I stopped by and I was like, oh, never mind. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I have to make sure to address all these things because this is my Gnome propaganda where I'm going to make sure everyone knows you're not a douchebag by the end of this.
That's huge for me. That's big.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I feel like I am making my little joke, so I'm making myself seem like the douchebag. But I'm like okay with that. I could deal with it. It's cool.
All right, that works.
Yeah. Oh, so you think I'm a douchebag?
No, I didn't say that.
You said it works. Cool. Wow. You know what? Maybe you guys
I'm
were
just good
right
with you
about
being the
him.
fall guy. That's all.
That's the same thing. That's worse even. That's toxic. Oh my god.
I didn't mean it? Question mark. I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
Sure. But yeah, how long have you been doing the teaching streams for?
Oh man.
Or is that always been a thing?
I can't remember when I did the first one. It was a few years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like whenever I even first saw you on Twitch. Honestly, whenever I started streaming, I didn't talk to anyone in the community. I had 0 friends. I'd never watched anyone stream. And now that I'm working full time, I don't watch anyone stream. So I'm like, I don't know how long you've been around. It's been like, have you been around like 5 years?
I've been. Oh, let me go check. I could go see.
Pull up the
When did I
stats.
make the account? I'm actually curious. I made it in. Where are you? November 20th, 2018. I made it 7 years ago. That's
Whoa,
crazy.
that's great. Did
I
you
don't know.
like? You were starting
I don't know if I
streaming?
uploaded at that point, but
Oh, okay. Or like, yeah, upload. That's oh,
the YouTube channel. So I was streaming a few years back.
yeah. Still though, that's much longer than I expected you to say. Dang.
The YouTube channel was never that like huge, and then I started streaming, and things started to like grow a bit. But
So the stream was like the main thing for you. I feel like a lot of people are the opposite, where YouTube's their main thing.
it's really hard to start on Twitch. Yeah, for sure.
It is. Yeah, you're doing so good though. I see. I feel like from just a couple years ago, looking now, I'm like, dang, those numbers went up.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. We're at the point we are. I never would have thought we'd get there, but
You have any plans to stop, or are you just gonna keep going?
yeah, streaming's my plan. I don't know.
I wasn't
If
sure. I
something
was
changes,
like,
it'll change. But
yeah, you're like, you know what? I hate RuneScape. I'm done. Goodbye. Just disappear from the internet.
I'm sure we got at least a few more years before that happens. Surely, before the full crash out.
Yeah, fair. Is there ever times where like you want to quit playing?
Occasionally. I never burn out too bad. but-
Okay. I know we were talking about like Mod North before starting and issues. Do you think there's anything he could change or like the new management, I would say?
like
that
things
could
that would make me quit RuneScape.
Yeah. Microtransactions,
I mean-
that kind of stuff.
Oh man, I was an RS3 player, so I've seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think if they tried to can RuneLight, that would be really bad for me because RuneLight is so like important. I feel like to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Robert's
Robert's convinced that they'll cancel it in a few years or like not allow it. But I'm like, I feel like there would just be too much pushback.
I think a lot of people would not be happy about that. Yeah.
Exactly. Because
I wouldn't. So.
We saw with the 117 HD, like people were pissed. I don't think that they could.
Yeah, they did try to get rid of RuneLight, so
Yeah. And see how that,
that didn't
worked.
go well.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think they could. But yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I know we were saying how things are weird with them, like how it is now. I wasn't sure if there's anything that you're like, if they do this stuff, like I'm out, I'm done.
There's definitely like a lot of lines that I don't know. It's so hard because my work is tied up into it, but
Yeah,
I
that
don't
makes it
know
way
if-
tougher.
I don't know if I could. There are a lot of things that I don't know if I could keep playing. Like I would probably like keep streaming and then like be trying to find other like options, like other games and stuff.
Yeah.
but, like escape plan.
You have to have a
I
backup
hope.
plan.
I hope that's not a thing. Like surely they don't burn RuneScape down.
I hope not either.
They've got
'cause
such a good thing going. Like
They do, but it's like I was talking about last week on the podcast how I feel like it is more apparent. It feels more like they're money hungry than they used to be. They've probably always been, but now it feels more like obvious to me. I don't know if that's because I'm a Mod North hater though. Like if I'm just seeing things aren't there.
yeah, I don't like Mod North either. I really
Yeah.
struggle with him. I don't know. I've noticed it kind of general like vibe of the content coming out that
Mhm.
like they are focused on the new. They're like always like, oh, fresh, this content, this content, this content.
Yes.
Like it never feels like they fully polish updates and they just like on to the next. Like, oh, we got sailing coming up. Oh,
Yeah.
now raids.
I'd agree. Yeah.
Mocha was rough for me, like with that, where it's like it had a bunch of rough edges. Like if they smoothed it out, it would be amazing, but they just
Mhm.
didn't. They just left it.
Yeah. I feel that way with like sailing upcoming because they're like, we plan on like introducing PvP and stuff eventually. And I'm like, why don't you guys just wait until it's all ready? Like I don't understand why we don't just wait. But I think they just want to get it out so people will play.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna pull players. Like they don't want to
Yeah.
be sitting on it for so long. Like I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but also I do wish they would like. One of the things I've been begging for on stream a lot is
Mhm.
them to like go back and fix up old content a little more. Like they did that with
Oh.
the QOL stuff, like the Slayer update and that kind
Oh,
of thing.
yeah.
Those are like Those are like my favorite updates. I wish they would do that like way more.
Do you have like a specific thing that you want them to fix the most?
I would say Coliseum, probably the biggest
Really?
thing for me.
I
that could
haven't
be, like
done
cleaned
much.
up.
What like the invos?
So
I don't
Coliseum,
like.
if you haven't done it, Coliseum is Inferno, but with a lame invocation system slapped on it, you know? Like it's like, oh, it's like Inferno, and then it's like, but worse.
lame.
Yeah.
Well, I guess yeah.
So-
if Inferno's your favorite, then having that, but having a bunch of invos on it would suck.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, maybe like I'm not the target of that, but I feel like you could totally just axe that system and make it really fun.
Yeah.
My idea was make it so like instead of invocations, like the monsters just like scale, like they get harder. So they like add their
Oh.
own invos. Like
Okay.
some of them have mechanics. So like maybe they don't like the javelins when they every 5th shot they do at you, they do an like AoE spear at the ground where you're standing. So like maybe
Oh.
they don't do that until like 6, you know?
Yeah.
Like they progressively get harder, like the monsters.
It's like the invos
And then just don't
would
have invos.
naturally. Yeah, they just naturally.
Yeah, it would be
unlock over
natural
time.
invos.
That would be better because, I mean, as it is now, because you're having to pick and choose. And I don't know if this is accurate, but I feel like I heard people being like, yeah, you get to the end and all the info sucks, you just leave. And I'm like, oh, that's.
There are absolutely times you get 3 invos that you can't handle. And well,
Oh,
you can technically clear it always, right? But it's just
Yeah.
like not, some of them are so much harder that it's like just not worth it.
that's.
Like if you get bees
Ugh.
and quartet and like duo, like you're just like, all right, I'm done.
I'll just come back
I'll try again.
tomorrow.
It's really just not worth it. Like why? Like I'll just start over. It doesn't take that long to get back, and like you just
Yeah.
end.
Do you think that Inferno or Coliseum is harder? Well, I guess Coliseum can be more subjective because it's so many different invos, but in general.
I say they're equal.
Okay.
Coliseum, even with all of my like experience with speedrunning and stuff, it still took me 100 attempts. So
Really?
like it's not easy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I like the that it seems faster to do Coliseum, like the less waves, because that's what was quote unquote boring to me in Inferno. I'm like, man, I don't need 70 waves of this. That's lame. I think it's 69, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you get the bad invos on 10 and you want to like smash a keyboard, you
But it's
know?
the
So there's a
same
trade-off
thing.
there. Yeah.
No, it's true. I just haven't gotten that far. So as someone who's only gone to like 7, I'm like, man, this is way easier. And then, I haven't been in over a year. So who am I to say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I getcha. Yep.
Yeah. So Coliseum. Oh, that's something you want them to clean up. I was like, how did I even get to Coliseum here? So would you be like,
There's a lot of old stuff I'd like them to clean up. I think Coliseum is the most like it's so close to being amazing and it's just like not quite. You know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing is what they should go and clean up, I think.
do you think that's something that they would do though? Like getting rid of the invos? I don't know if that would if people would think of it as
Mod Nox
lame.
loves Coliseum so much as it is. I kind of feel
Really?
like no, but
that's
like
fun.
his favorite content in the game. He has a sub
Oh.
16. He's incredibly good at it. Yeah.
Mod Nox is the one who's like GM, right?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like their best
Oh my
player.
god. He's their best player.
I think it's hard to argue otherwise. He has a better Coliseum PB than me. That's crazy. He's very good.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because they like stop by your stream and stuff.
Yeah, occasionally. They pop
That's
in.
cool. So you could just like complain to them straight up and be like, you
I
guys
pop in
need
Nox's
to,
DMs. I'm like, please fix Mocha. Come on.
please, and get rid of invos at Coliseum.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that happens. Yep.
That's the strat. Just become a big streamer, befriend all the mods, and be like, hey guys, it'd be really cool. And then just whisper little ideas in their ear. Easy. Sabotage.
Yeah, they don't usually listen to me, but in
That's
theory.
Pretty toxic of them, to be honest.
That's true. They should just do whatever I say. I agree. 100%.
No. Yeah, 100%. And then you don't have an ego at all. Like, that's fine. They should just listen.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they should just make me like head CEO, honestly. Like, just put me in there.
Better than the current. Sheesh.
It's true. It's true.
How long have you been playing RuneScape for? I didn't even ask. And RuneScape 3, because, like, you mentioned that a few times.
Oh, I started in 2009, I think, as a little baby.
Oh my
And then
god.
I played RS3 until Fossil Island came out. So, like, that same week I swapped over. Because I remember that was on the, like, loading the like loading when I logged in.
Oh, I was like just thinking about Fossil Island and RuneScape 3 piss you off, but no, you meant OSRS.
That's actually pretty cool in that game. It's like Dinosaur Island. That's
Is
pretty cool.
it?
That's good content.
Wow.
You can do like Dinosaur Hunter. You like catch them with like giant javelin traps. It's kind of cool.
That sounds fun. I would not be opposed to like a little. Oh, I was gonna say baby dinosaurs, but that's fucked up because then you trap them with javelins.
I would love like some big game hunter in old school. They're talking about with
Yeah.
sailing, like catching leviathans and stuff. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Have you ever played the game Subnautica?
I love Subnautica. It's a super good
Subnautica's
game.
so good. They could just add leviathans like that if you go too far off the map and you have to catch them.
Oh, that's such a good idea. They should do
Yeah.
that.
That game, everyone listening, go play Subnautica. It's so fun.
It's a banger. I'm excited for the next game they're coming out with.
Me
We'll see.
too. Oh my gosh, because I played them backwards. I played the frozen one, Below Zero first, and then I played the regular, and then I found there's a new one.
I don't like Below Zero. Unlike you.
Really? Why?
The story's kind of like cringe, and then I feel like
That's
it's not
fair.
as scary. Like the monsters are.
It's
Not
not
quite
as
the same.
scary. Yeah. I also like it was nice going to a regular one after because I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't freeze when you go on land.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Not freezing is good too. The freezing is kind of lame.
What other games do you play? Do you like playing scary games?
I like horror games. I like a whole variety of games. I play a
Alright.
handful of shooters. Lately, I've been playing like some roguelikes, like Binding of Isaac. I play a
Oh.
variety.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people playing that. I have to ask. I ask everyone. Do you play BG3?
Is that Baldur's Gate? I don't play
Yeah.
it.
Oh my God, is that Baldur's Gate? You need to go download it. What are you doing? You don't even know that. Ugh, that was so upsetting. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
I'm so sorry. I'm
It's
so sorry.
fine, I guess. Anyway, so Binding of Isaac. Wait, I thought that was like. I think of that game and I think of what's the lamb that's like satanic? That game.
Oh, Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah, I thought Binding
That
of
game's really
Isaac
good, too.
was like that. Is it not like that? I've never played it.
I compare it to like Zelda. It's like Zelda, but like all the
Oh.
power-ups are random. Like if you did a dungeon, you get a random item.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's like 1,000 items. There's like a ton of different ones.
Yeah, I played like one of the second to newest Zeldas the first time I've ever played a Zelda game, and it was actually like pretty fun.
Ooh, nice. I
Yeah.
love Zelda. Zelda's so good.
Really? Have you played all of them?
Base, I'd say like 90%. There's
Okay.
probably a DS game in there I'm missing, but
Time to pull out the old DS3 gaming.
yeah,
sense.
yep.
So you just been playing video games your whole life then?
I've always loved video games for sure.
Oh, wow, that's so cool. I feel like I don't know how old you are, so I'm just gonna act like you're younger than me. And I'm like mature and old. I'm 29. Anyway,
I'm 27,
you're a baby. I knew it.
little baby.
I feel like that's like how my little brother's gonna be. When he was like 4, he was really good at video games, and I'm like, wow, he's gonna grow up to be like you, way better than me at video games.
My parents are all happy because I have older siblings that weren't allowed to play video games at all, and they were like, okay,
Oh.
with the younger ones, we're gonna let them play video games, and they're all happy that
Dang.
like it worked out.
And you're like, now it's your job. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucks for your older siblings though that they weren't allowed to.
Yeah, they got the short end of the stick. It's better to be born late, I think. That's
Yeah. Do you play like any, or when you were a kid, did you play like, what's the one, Club Penguin or like Habbo Hotel, games like that?
Oh, I don't think I played anything except really RuneScape that was like that. No, like
Oh, really?
MMOs or yeah.
Wow. Is Club Penguin an MMO? That is so funny to think of it
It
like
is.
that. It's
I mean,
little
technically.
penguins. That's actually
Like a
super
social
cute.
MMO, but
Yeah. Wow. I could say I'm an MMO gamer and be like, I'm really big on Club Penguin. I feel like that would be fun to say. And then the other thing I want to know about is any in real life pets you have. I know you have pets because I asked Hejon, but I want to hear about them from your point of view. Tell me about animals.
we do have 2 cats. We
Eee.
have Ratty and we have Paprika.
Is it ratty? Like a rat?
Ratty, because
Oh,
the alt account that I do Toas with is Ratty, so
I didn't know it was your alt account name. I
I
like
just
that.
named him after that.
Wait, was he named before? Was the account or the cat name first?
The cat was later, so the cat got named after the account.
That's very funny. Your cat's named after a RuneScape account. His namesake.
He is a rat, so it's very appropriate. He's
Dang.
he's very off the walls.
Yeah. Are you like are you a big animal person? Are you like these are my babies, hang out with them all the time? Or are you just like they're just little guys?
I wasn't really until I was into weird like bugs and snakes and that kind of thing.
A critter guy.
A critter guy. Yeah.
Okay. I could
So
see
I got
that.
the first cat with Hedron, and
Oh.
I like cats. Cats are
Yeah.
nice.
That's so cute. You guys don't have any like reptiles right now or anything like that, do you?
No. We go out in the desert and find things, but yeah, no, I don't have any pets right now. I've had like a tarantula, a scorpion. We had a little like garter snake at one point. I have had like things
Whoa.
like that, but
What do you like do? What do you do with scorpions?
I picked
like
I picked the scorpion up with the gloves. I remember they're not very cuddly though.
Yeah, because I was just like, how do you even hang out with it? You just look at it.
It's mostly just like feed them. Oh, it's cool. It's like eating a cricket. Like it's not quite the same as like a different pet.
The scorpion's just like, bro, I hate my life. I'm just sitting in this square.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's cool. You held it at least. It gotta feel love somehow.
That's true. I don't know if they experience love, but I tried.
No, they do. Most of them don't, but yours did. So thank you for that.
Oh, okay.
I'd be scared to get like a reptile if you had cats though, because I feel like they'd eat them. I don't know. Do you like?
I mean, it depends on your cats. If they're like crafty, yeah, they might get in there.
Are your cats like? Are they completely indoors?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. I hear like stories. People are like, they brought a snake or a rat into my house, and if you bring the snake in, like it's just like you're gifting it to them in my mind.
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
feels like a challenge for the cats. Like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna
Exactly.
get that.
Yeah, but I think my cats are kind of little dummies, so I'm like, I don't know if they'd catch on. They just stare at it.
Yeah, I feel like with the bugs and stuff, it's more so like fish, where it's like
Yeah.
a terrarium thing. Like it's on a shelf. Like it's not really a full pet. I feel like.
Yeah, they're more like
I
a
could be
weird
offending
decoration
everybody
pet.
that loves their tarantula or whatever, but
I know some people
They're just
like
cool.
hold them and stuff, but yeah, I think a lot of people just like them on display because they look sick. But
Yeah,
it's kind of
basically.
weird. But I'd want like a chameleon, and I guess they get
chameleons are cool.
yeah. I read that they got easily stressed, and I was like, oh my god, they're just like me for real. And then, but they're like hard to take care of, so I can't. handle it.
Tarantulas are the same. They get stressed.
Really?
They're fragile. If you drop them, they like shatter, literally.
Are you serious? I've
Yeah,
never.
they have
heard
like a
that.
fragile like exoskeleton. If you drop them like even 3 feet, you can kill your tarantula like that.
Oh my gosh! Wait, did you ever hold your tarantula?
Yeah, I did. I've
Okay.
tarantulas are really, really chill. I've grabbed them out of the desert. We live in Arizona, so got
Oh,
open desert.
when you said you find them in the desert, you meant you pick them up.
I have, yeah. So tarantulas, spiders are very like quick and jumpy, and that's I
Yes.
feel like the main thing people don't like about them. But like
Yeah.
a tarantula is very slow. They like lumber and they go in a straight line. They're not doing anything unpredictable. They're going forward. Like that's
Yeah.
it. So
You say like that, I sound like
you
little
can just scoop
dummies.
them up, and they're just like a wind-up toy. They go forward, and you just put your next hand in front of the other one, and they're going.
Oh my god, that's why people are always holding it like that. In my head, I'm replaying it now. I never.
Yeah,
knew that.
tarantulas are weird. They have like a drive forward, and they don't.
Weird.
They're not mad about anything. They're just hanging out.
That's like good to hear because they look sketchy. I'm like
They're
they're
nice.
a little too
I've
scary.
seen people have like sketchy pets, but tarantula's pretty chill. It's
Okay.
just keep taking care of them seems hard.
Oh,
That's like a
it's,
challenge.
there's like special things you have to do for them.
Like if the terrarium is the wrong humidity or anything like
Oh.
that, you don't feed them right. They don't have the right substrate of soil or whatever. Then they'll die. They'll literally get stressed out and
Jesus.
die. So
I kind of love that spirit though. Like they're so spoiled that they're like, I'm just gonna literally die because it's too hot. Because I feel that way too.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, I'm gonna say it, good for them. Good for them. I'm saying what we're all thinking.
That's
I don't-
crazy.
I have no idea why, but talking about critters made me want to ask you, how did you come up with the name Gnomonkey? Maybe because monkey's an animal. But
I made a gnome and monkey locked Iron Man. That's how I started.
elaborate, please.
So it's just an Iron Man that can only be like starts in the Gnome Stronghold, and then like goal was beat Monkey Madness 2.
Oh, I was like, how do these things even go together? Duh. Did you do it?
No, I gave up because it wasn't getting very good views. I'm trying to remember. I think I ended like doing Gnome. So I was trying to train crafting. The only way I had was get opals through Gnome Restaurant because that's the only level 1 like gem.
Oh my god. That sounds very
and I didn't get it.
Yeah. That's so funny. Your namesake, you're like, no, it didn't give me any views. I quit.
Yeah.
That's more realistic, I'd say. But you tried something very unique. Honestly, it sounds like that's an idea. If you did that now, because now you have like a community, people would probably be like, oh, hell yeah. Like they'd love that.
Yeah, it probably would be totally different. It was fun to do that. It was interesting. Maybe someday. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone go sub right now and we'll get a Gnomonkey account. Easy.
I'm not promising that, but you never know. You never know.
I'm going to edit out. So you're going to say, I am promising that. It's very clearly cut through.
This is so rude. Yeah. So rude. Unbelievable.
I know. I'm just feeling a little spicy today, a little toxic, I guess. So I'm just trying to make you look good.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, so RuneScape in general, you've just been doing Delve, you're doing speed runs. Is that all you've been up to? Mm-hmm. Anything spicy? Anything not spicy, actually, that I could relate to, please, God?
Besides the off-stream skilling.
Oh,
really.
My God. You have such unrelatable content to me. I can't finish Delve level 8.
Delve is hard. It's really hard.
It is hard. I watched this video by this guy, Gnomonkey, and he like hates it, and it made me be like, yeah, this shit sucks.
I would say 8 is comparable to Colosseum, so that's fair to struggle with that. It's hard.
That makes me feel really good about the fact I've gotten close, because I remember them comparing to Inferno, and I've almost gotten it. So I'm like, am I like Grandmaster? Like, hello?
Yeah, you're kind of the best. You're kind of the best to ever do it.
Honestly, everyone's thinking it. Thank you for saying it out loud.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your like hot takes in RuneScape, if you have any? Mine, it's so random. It's because it took me 105 million farming XP to get Tango Root. I think you should automatically get pets at 200 mil, and I will die on that hill. You shouldn't have to do a single plant more. I don't care if it's boosted.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think that's even that hot of a take.
It is. People are like, it's 15 times more. And I'm like, bitch, it's not free. Like, it should be free.
It still sucks, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any hot takes? Other than the known ones?
I have unlimited hot takes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, maybe a bad question for you.
Let me think about one that I don't do every time, maybe.
Okay, cool,
The thing is always CAs or I hate Mocha or something.
Yeah. Do you have any like skill-related ones maybe? Or drop rates? Do you like you want
I hate farming.
Why do you hate farming?
I despise it. I hate doing chores. Like I don't want to be interrupted in what I'm doing. I want to like actively maybe I feel like training woodcutting today, you know? Like I'm going to do woodcutting all day. Mm-hmm. Like you can't do that with farming unless you do tithe farm, and tithe farm sucks. So
it is really annoying how it's time gated. I'm like, this isn't a mobile game.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like Farmville. Like I don't want to.
Yeah.
A lot of people love farming. That's like their favorite skill. I hate it. I can't stand it.
No, as someone who's farmed a lot, I don't get that either. Because people would be like, oh, farming's your favorite. I'm like, I just want the pet. This means nothing. It's the same as when people be like, Scurry is your favorite boss. No, I just want the pet. No one likes that.
No.
Okay, I like that both our hot takes are semi-related to farming. Good choice.
That works. Easy.
Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength, yes.
Exactly. And I'm like the toxic side, you're the positive side right now. It's my mission, because I've had people in chat who don't know that I've spoken to you and Heejun before being like, oh yeah, he hates this game. And I'm like, no, this is why I'm here. This is why I was put on this earth for this episode. To be like, see,
I would not play RuneScape as much as I do if I didn't like it. So
yeah, I wish that Robert liked coming on whenever we have guests. He gets like social anxiety about it, because I'm like, I feel like you guys are similar, where people think you hate the game, and it's just like you're critical because you care about the game.
I hear the same thing leveled at like Jimmy, the like YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's like He likes RuneScape. Like he wants to make it good.
Yeah. If people hate the game, they wouldn't play it. They wouldn't spend time being like,
No.
oh, I think we should change things.
People who hate RuneScape don't make YouTube channels about it for the most
Yeah.
part.
Or if they do, they probably don't make it very far.
No, that doesn't work too well.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I was like, I also didn't want to have him like try to peer pressure him to come on because I am scared. Usually, I'm not sexist. Let's start out with that.
Okay, that's a good way to start. Yeah.
Whenever I invite guests, I like to invite like a lot of the girls in the community because I've just spoken to them more because I don't know. I always grew up having more friends that were girls. And so I was like gonna try and pressure him to join anyway. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't be like making Robert join only when I have a man on the podcast. Like that's messed up. So I didn't for feminism reasons.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That's a good reason, I guess.
Thank you.
Not what I was expecting, but we'll go with that.
That's my logic, and I just wanted to make sure you knew that. It wasn't, I probably could have gotten him on. It wasn't because of you. It was for feminism. So, I'm an ally. I like my logic.
Respect.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, if any strangers are listening to this, they're going to be like, this bitch. But it's all jokies, guys.
Unlucky.
It's all good. But anyway, we can move on to the Q&A if you'd like. Or do you have anything else before?
Now you can move on.
Okay. So first question is from RS Schools. This better be a joke. When are you going to collab a subathon with Boone to coach her through Inferno and help her get her first cape? It's disgusting. You don't have to answer that.
Definitely can. I helped Milk recently, or semi-recently, get Inferno cape. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you just like go on VC and coach them?
Yeah, we did some Zuck coaching, and I did some like explaining how to do certain stacks and stuff.
Oh my God. See, that is what scares me about Inferno. Why do you need coaching? That's what? That's
Well, you
scary.
don't. You definitely don't. But like coaching can
But it
help. Just
helps.
because there's so many like possibilities with waves, like having somebody be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is how you do that one." Because I've seen every wave. Like I know how to do everything possible.
How do you like brag, by the way? Sheesh. You know, I do everything
Well,
possible.
I gotta flex a little bit.
I know that reminds me immediately starting the podcast. Yeah, I have all these mega rares, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
How do you like deal with the waves? Like, do you have advice for that? Like, how to deal with it quickly? Because it's overwhelming.
The default motion is. It's kind of hard to explain, like just verbally, but there's like a tile you start from that's behind North Pillar, and then you're always going to go to the corner of it because usually something will be there and you'll corner trap it, and that's going to give you time to think.
Oh,
So like that as a default like helps.
okay.
A lot of it
Yeah.
reacting quickly is just like learning.
Like
a lot of
muscle
waves-
memory.
A lot of the waves are like, it's totally random and you're not going to see the same wave in a row, but
Mhm.
you've seen like permutations of waves, so like you can solve everything like with a little bit of practice, like looking at it quickly.
That's so weird because I think I've seen you and other people do it in the later waves, and like, I see a lot of people who are more like probably how I am, where you could tell they're spiraling a little bit, but they're able to do it. And you guys are just like bam, 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 and then everything's like in a row, like they're all lined up to die.
I have a hard time with the teaching stream sometimes because I'll get a really terrible wave, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just default doing my thing, and I'm like, after I solve it, I'm like, okay, so let me think about that. What would I have done if I was not me?
You're like,
Because no
"Let's
one is
watch
going to
that
do what I
back."
just did. There's no chance in hell anyone's pulling that off.
Just your niche little things. You're like, okay, let's think of an alternative here.
Yeah, because like no one's gonna off tick like 3 different ways like around the pillar. Like that's just not happening. I was like trying to think of a
No.
way to do it without doing that.
I don't even.
There's always a way, but
How do you even like figure out how to do stuff? Do you watch videos or did you just like? Well, I guess like maybe like the air control thing. Like you're just naturally good at clicking buttons.
I mean it's just a thing you get like a feel for as you keep sending it. Like I did my first
Yeah.
Inferno task, and then like I started to like it starts to click a little bit, like all the different like permutations of the waves.
Yeah. It just that's scary. I just can't do it. Basically. Yet.
It feels so satisfying to like you get to a point where like the off ticks off the start of the wave where you can be like running at everything immediately, like in the late waves. And it's just like, oh yeah, I know exactly how to get to that mage. Let him see me, pull out. Yep, now the ranger's on me. Okay, good. Now we're on a 2-tick off tick. Like it's just snappy. It feels good. Like you're never just sitting there. You're always like running and doing something.
Yeah, I think that's like so perfectly describing everything you've said that you do on stream. You don't like to sit around. You just like to go and do stuff.
No, I don't want to be bored. I don't want to be bored.
That's
it's
why I
really
don't go
bad
to
on
Burnout.
hardcore too. You don't want to be bored because if you get bored, you get complacent and then you die. Like you don't ever want to be bored. Like it's really, really bad.
I would think it'd be the opposite. Like you wouldn't want to go fast because you don't want to make mistakes. But you think if you go too slow, you'll make mistakes. Or is it just
like
more?
I want to be one ticking all the time if it's like a boring boss because then I'm doing something. Like I'm actively like engaged. Because otherwise I'm gonna look at chat and I'm gonna look back and I'll be dead, you know?
I hope you don't die before you get your boots. Sincerely.
It's very possible. We'll see it. We'll see. Like I deserve to go like 5x dry here or something. So if that happens, it's probably lost. But
you never know.
We'll see.
You I didn't expect that you'd say you had so many KC there so far into the hardcore. Like you practice on your main before you do stuff.
Oh yeah, I did a lot on the main first. I've done like nothing but Mocha for like 2 weeks. It's been rough. Like I'm just not getting the drop.
Ugh. Well, surely after this, hello, I'm giving you RNG.
I will take it. I need that.
Yeah,
I need
got
that.
it.
I haven't seen a drop in 1,000 caves. I think like the last one was pretty early, and it's just like it's not happening. There's nothing.
1,000 total waves. You haven't gone a drop?
No, I think so. I think it's 1,000. Yeah, it's rough.
That's bizarre. And you go so far too, like the late waves. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I gotta flex that too. We have the wreck for Delve. I'm at 20. So like we go, I do pretty deep. I'm going. I'm not getting loot there.
Yeah, but it's something, you know?
Yeah.
Take whatever wins you can get. Our next question is from Andrew. I would just say Andrew. Will you be my teammate for Boon Bingo 2? Jokes. But are you personally excited for sailing? I think it's an interesting new skill, so I'm a little excited to give it a go.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I'm tentative. I'm excited for the stuff that they didn't say was going to come at launch, I think, because they've talked about like the Leviathan Hunter and then like the little mini raid that they had designed. So
they haven't talked about that in a while. They mentioned like once, I feel like, but it is funny though. The stuff you're interested in is the stuff not happening.
It's all the stuff that takes more time, right? So that would be why. But
exactly. You're so much more positive. I'm saying like little sassy things, and you're like, it takes time, Michelle, you douchebag. So like, dang.
I don't know. I'm with you. I'm with the sailing hate, and I'm also like, I'm hoping it's good. You know, like I ride both sides.
Okay.
So.
You'll agree with whoever.
Whatever works. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you vote for sailing, by the way? I totally didn't even ask.
I did vote for sailing. So shamanism. What I wanted out of a skill was invention. Invention in RuneScape 3 is super cool. That's effectively that skill is you put little like gadgets on your weapons and your armor, and then you train with them, and your gear levels up, and then you suck the experience out of them, and that gives you invention levels.
Whoa, that's cool.
So that was kind of what shamanism was going to be, except instead of like what it is with invention is you break down items to get components that upgrade your stuff. So you're breaking down super expensive stuff. Like you can break down a scythe and get special components that like upgrade your stuff more.
Yeah, I've never played RuneScape 3, so that's interesting.
Shamanism was going to be kind of like that, where you're upgrading stuff, but it was going to be pick mushrooms in the forest to like upgrade them. And I'm like, nah, man. I want to like dump money into stuff. Like I want an excuse to like, instead of collecting third age pickaxes, you know, I'm like upgrading my stuff like a little bit.
Yeah, you need every item in the game, every possible
scenario. Yeah.
So okay. No, you know what's really funny about the skilling is no one talks about that third skill, and I literally don't even remember what it's called. The pet
taming.
Taming. Yeah. Oh, poor taming. Sounded cute, but so like.
Yeah, I don't think it's a full skill. It could have been cool as like an extension to farming or something, maybe. But
yeah, I was thinking extension of hunter or something too, because I'm like.
Sure, maybe a mix of both. I could see that.
So whenever they did the poll, did you? Because I remember they did like multiple choice, and I didn't realize that was like our vote. That was it. I thought they were going to narrow it down, I guess. Did you only vote for sailing in it?
I did. I thought sailing was the best option of the three, so I went with sailing.
Wow. Not even voting for shamanism, kind of messed up. Just saying.
No, I was kind of mad that it was like invention, but not really.
Yeah. It's just teasing you with the idea of invention, but they're like, just kidding.
Invention's just so cool because it made a bunch of things in the economy like valuable, like doing clue scrolls in RuneScape 3. Like if when you get a black axe drop, like that, it's like useless. When you get that in RS3, it's a mill because it has a component. Like everything in clues has a component.
Everything?
So like any single unique item from a clue is worth a mill minimum, just because they're used for gear like later. Like you break down clue items.
Yeah. That's
So it made a bunch of things that are like not super good profit, like actually worth doing, which was cool.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Do you think they would like that's something that would be like viable in OSRS though? Like, or would it be?
It would be totally different, and they'd have to figure it out. But I would like it. It would be cool.
Okay. Mod Nox, your good friend. You could be like, hey, bud. By the way,
maybe when sailing does super well, they could do something like that. That would be cool.
Wait until it does well to DM them on Discord and be like, guess what? I have an idea.
Yeah.
What? This from Good Bummer. What are your thoughts on them removing the Pride event in OSRS? And for anyone listening, also specify this is not rage bait. Good Bummer is really chill. They're just wondering.
It's not rage bait.
It's not rage bait. I swear to God.
I hope it's not. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that they had it completed and then ripped it out. Like that's wild to me.
Yeah. Not a big Mod North
I
fan.
could see it if it was like being developed and you're like, hey, this isn't like the priority right now, maybe like we're working all hands on deck on raids or something, but it was done, like why? I don't know. Like that's crazy to me.
No, that was weird. He's a weird dude.
The leaks were really lame, like just based on like that, like what was it, like the board meeting they had? It was like, oh God, like it reminded me of old jobs I've worked. It's like, oh,
really?
Like, it's just gross.
The gross corporate weirdness.
Yeah. I don't like that. No.
Nah, not a fan. That was hella weird. I just thinking about too. Bizarre. I'm surprised they never commented on it afterwards.
No, yeah, he never did. He never did make a statement.
To be fair, what would he say? Like, we wanted money and we thought that gay people weren't the way.
I don't think you can make that sound good.
There's no way to turn that on its side.
I really think just in general, like the management needs to stay out of the dev team's way because like the devs have so much passion for the game and they really like, know what they're doing. So like just let them make stuff. Like you don't need to step in and change things.
Yeah, I felt that way like whenever like prices get raised and stuff and like mods get harassed. I'm like, they have nothing to do about like the price of the game. That's not what they do.
Yeah, you're like you're like, I got banned and I'm mad. I'm adding Mod Ash on Twitter. Like he's not gonna
he actually
do that.
Individually chose you because he hates you. It was him.
Makes sense. I make sense.
All right. 2-parter from Evercore. The first one is a plead. Gnomonkey, please take me. I'm on a trackpad laptop, tough book from 20 years ago. Macintosh style computer. I'm ready to tobber. I have whip, full void. Everything's prepared. I am ready for the raid. We get to mini sites. I don't know how mini sites. I don't know how to freeze. I don't know how to chin. I don't bring chin into the raid. I don't know how to hit the great crab. I don't have a 3-tick melee weapon. But basically, it'll be completely free. Please take me, Smiley. Are you taking that?
That has to be the best pronouncer word I ever had. That one was a banger.
So, are you taking Evercore? Yes. Are you sold?
If he gets adamant darts, maybe.
Okay. I mean,
just need a slight upgrade.
That's low-key like a big ask.
He has like 30 smithing. I don't know.
Yeah, he does not use chins. Like he's clearly going through it. But
yeah, it's tough times out here. Unlucky.
Very elitist of you. Very HLC.
Yeah, typical. Max gear only in my raid.
Yeah, and max gear adamant darts. And then, real question from Evercore. I think it'd be really interesting to sit down with some of the devs as they explain all the specific design limitations they have to deal with. What kind of Jagex insider game knowledge or confidential game metrics would you want to know?
Game metrics?
Or any secrets?
There's so many things I assume, like from my mighty cloud in the sky that I'm
our overlord.
I under these players are X% of people like can do Mocha or whatever, like maybe completion percentage or rate on things would be interesting. At
Okay.
different like raids and stuff. I just like I assume a lot of things are obvious and simple, but
Yeah.
it's not. Like I take a lot of stuff for granted, so
Yeah, I feel like that's true because the way you be talking about Inferno, like everyone could do it, and I'm like, this guy, like,
so you can everybody can do Inferno, but it's like
technically,
it takes a lot of work. Like it's a
Yeah.
lot of effort to learn it for sure. So
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things that I assume are totally free. not Inferno, but like some other things that I'm like, this is totally free. Curious how many
Yeah.
people like stop at XKC or X like attempt,
Mhm.
you know.
It's so funny. The things you say remind me so much of Robert, and Stuart's not here because he doesn't even play RuneScape ever. He only plays during leagues lately. But he will be like, Yama came out, and he's like, yeah, seems pretty easy. I'm like, you've never tried it. And he tried it on my computer and didn't even get the KC. To be fair, he got close after like 3 attempts. He did it while I was at work on my account, and I was like, oh my god, if you got the pet, I would have been so mad if I wasn't home. But I didn't even know he logged in. But he was like, yeah, it was pretty easy. And I was like, you can't call it easy if you didn't get the KC. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I got him to like 80% else, so it's like a joke, basically.
I know, that's what he says. He just calls everything easy. So that's why I'm like, he should have been here, but like I said, feminism, I couldn't have him on, unfortunately.
Real. My little brother did that to me, I remember, at Vorkath. He's like, oh, that looks easy. Like, I could do that. I was like, all right, go ahead. Here you go.
Did he do it?
Just immediately died. No.
No, but then he has to double down. That was easy. I
I could
just
do it with
didn't
some
feel
practice,
like
but-
it. My hand's a little
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you'd want to know like KC or what percentage of players realistically. It's hard too because of bots, I guess. But there's a way to know it all.
Yeah, I wanna know realistically, like maybe it's not an exact thing. I just want to know, like, have more context on things because I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of times they're shooting for max like appeal. Like I feel like Yama maybe was like max appeal, where it's like
Okay.
people were saying like in duo it's the same as solo, but with 2 people, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of curious, like their reasoning for certain decisions. Like, do people like quit content very early or something like that? Because I feel like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
lacking context for stuff.
No, that's fair. Did you read their new player blog that they had to put out recently?
The feedback thing.
Yeah, it was like new players like going forward stuff that they were saying some statistics
Oh,
of
yeah.
when people drop off of the game, and they're like if they have to use an item on another item, if they have to climb a ladder, like stuff like
yeah,
that.
isn't that
but-
crazy? I remember with
Yeah.
mobile, like everybody was quitting when they would get stuck in random events and leave bad reviews. So they
Are
like
you
cleaned up all
serious?
the random events. Yeah, the maze used to be like you could click on all the walls and it would say open.
Yeah.
They made it not that. Like you could only click the doors now. So they like,
Whoa.
or with the forester where it's like you get a pheasant. Like you
Yeah.
can give him any pheasant. You just hit one and give it to him. Like you don't. It doesn't have to be the right one.
Bastilla told me that when she was on the podcast, and I was just like, for 7 years, I didn't know this. What do you mean?
That's because it wasn't that way. But with mobile, they made them all much more like accessible because people were getting stuck
Wow.
on mobile.
That's so funny. I got my friend to play last year. They've stopped since, but they actually went to the maze random event as it is now with only doors, and they couldn't complete it. And after 5 minutes, they got kicked out.
It didn't used to kick you out, I don't think either. You'd have to finish it. You'd be at 0, and then they'd make you get to the end and get nothing.
That's what we thought was gonna happen because they're like, it's at 0, and I was like, you should be kicked down. They're like, it won't let me leave, and I was like, wait, what? They were trapped in it. It was so weird, but yeah, I kicked them out.
It's not a thing as a RuneScape player, I would think, but I could totally see how like on mobile you could get like stuck there if you've never played RuneScape as well.
Yeah, they were on mobile too, I think. But I like pulled it up on my
Yeah.
stream, like the tiny corner in like their screen of me on Twitch, and I had like a diagram of the maze, and I was like, so here's like the different layout possibilities. I was just
Oh
trying
my
to get them
God.
out. I didn't know you could get kicked out. It's so funny.
That's amazing.
Question from me. What is one tip that you would give new players? Could be like small little things that you didn't know about, or just generalized tips.
Ooh, learn lazy flicking. Don't let people talk you out of that. I see
Really?
like with the WoW players, I've seen like just trying to lazy flick like protect melee like on Slayer's house.
Yeah.
And people are like, you don't need to do that. That's sweaty. But like if you do that, it sets you up for like Inferno and Coliseum, and like it's a really useful skill to like learn. And you can always be learning
Oh.
it.
Oh my god.
I think
I'm gonna do
lazy
that.
flicking is super useful. Like even if you're flicking goblins like at level 3, like that's useful later.
Yeah, it's just good practice.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's just a thing you use everywhere. Like in raids all the time, I'm flicking offensive and protection prayers. Like it's just super useful.
That's such a good tip. I didn't even, because I hear the same thing. People are like, if you're not doing it right, just don't do it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, and then you get to Inferno, you're like, oh, I need to do it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. Or I'm like, I don't know. I could do it with the offhands or offensive. I can't do it defensive, like the overheads for some reason.
The reason I say that especially is because as a noob, I was flicking fire giants with like a DSIM, and some guy came up to me and he was very kind. He said, "You don't need to do that." He traded me 10 prayer pots, and he like talked me out of it. But I wish he didn't talk me out of it. He like was the unhelpful Samaritan. Like I wish he was like, "Keep it up, King," or like something like that. Because I stopped. I was like, "Oh, I don't need to do this."
That's so funny. They're trying to be nice.
He was, and it was very nice. It was a very nice gesture, but I wish he didn't tell me to stop.
Wow. I hope wherever he lives, he listens to this and he realizes he ruined your life.
Imagine. He's like, I gave a guy 10 prey pots. It was me.
It was me. That was his villain arc for sure.
I made Gnomonkey do it. No.
That's a good one. I'm going to start doing that more because I was kind of doing that in Gridmaster, like, because it doesn't matter as much. You know, I have a limited prayer. And then I was just like, nah, what's the point? I'll just keep my prayer on. But I mean, yeah, it's practice. I should totally do that.
Even on the hardcore, like I don't need to be flicking. Like I said, I'm like trying to stay active, so I'll just do it anyways because
just for funsies,
doing stuff.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
it's like a default. It's like a default like reflex at this point too. Like I'm just clicking buttons, you know.
Damn, that's where I'm trying to be at the point in the game where that's something that's so nice about RuneScape. All content is hard at first, then the more you do it, the more it's just like autopilot. So
what makes content hard is how hard it is to learn it. But once it's learned, everything is the same. Everything is easy in quotes, you know.
Yeah.
Once you have it.
I would actually, I would agree because even like learning Delve, I was trying without looking it up. Even like wave 1, I was dying and was like, this shit's so hard. And to be fair, I still can't complete level 8, but I've gotten very close and I would have never thought that was possible. And now the easy one, year easy.
And you could say now that wave 1 is easy, right?
Yeah.
But when you started, you wouldn't say that.
Exactly.
Right? So it's just how easy it is to learn something.
It was so hard at first, and now I'm realizing I sound like a douchebag. I made a video where I was like, I'm like grinding for GM, which is gonna take me 17 years. But I like was like, you can definitely get this one if you could just survive level 1. So it's like pretty easy. And now I'm like, oh my god, that's not easy for everyone. I shouldn't have said that word.
I fall into that trap all the time because it's like it's so easy to say things are easy, but then you know it's not. Like when you think about it, it's like I've just learned it.
Exactly, and I died on that wave, and that was probably a month and a half ago I put that out, and I'm just realizing that was kind of toxic of me. Oh, I'm doing the thing. Whoops.
Well, I've done that hundreds of times, so you're good. Yeah. At least less bad than me.
Do you get a lot of people coming by who are like get mad at you for calling stuff easy?
I think, was it Husky popped in the chat? Mod Husky popped in. He's like, okay, we need to talk about calling everything free.
Oh, that's so good. I love
like, oh, Husky, it's so free to call everything free, though. Come on now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sorry, but it is really free. And then you just do like the most extravagant things that no one's done. I remember once you like raided me and you were talking about doing like a solo next. Is that something you did?
I did. I had the record for a while before they like did the changes for Nax.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I think you raided and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do it solo. And you're like, you can't. I'm just doing it. And I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know you actually got it.
No, that one is not free. That is not one you can realistically do.
Hers like super easy. Just do it.
No, you need a duo. Yeah.
Yeah. There was that just a one and done just to prove it.
No, I got a lot of.
A lot?
KC did I get? Maybe 10?
Dang.
10 KC? I was trying to improve the time, like trying to speedrun it a little faster. At one point, I was trying to get a Darrock kill, where I was like 1 HP the whole time, and do it with like
why
cheap budget, like with
did
Darrocks.
you do that?
Well, you're super low anyways. The way you kill Solo Nex is to tiki every attack and then hide under her until she dashes, basically.
You did that like 10 times. My face
now. It's tikied every attack for like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. That's hard.
Why'd you do that, bud? Are you okay?
So Sax in my Discord is the one who figured it out.
Yeah.
He's like a good friend of mine, and it was cool seeing him slowly like piece together how to get it.
Yeah.
And then like he figured it out, and I'm like, I want to do that.
That's nuts. Have you done solo Tob? Yes, of course you have, probably.
Yes. I have a solo hard mode Tob. I've only done once because I would say that's the hardest thing I've done in the game is solo hard mode.
Jesus. Is there anything you haven't done solo in the game? Oh my god, you're being quiet for way too long. There's not. There's not, is
I think
there?
I've done everything you realistically can solo, right? I think so.
What? That's so weird.
I mean, the solo hard mode Tob is by far the hardest thing. So
Yeah, because you have to ticky on that one, right? Like the
so
first
Nilo's
week?
not so. I'll give the rundown quick.
Okay, yeah,
Solo
yeah.
Tob, and Nilo's. The method is if all 4 of your pillars go down, you die. It just kills you.
Yeah.
So for solo Tob, you're guarding one pillar and you're like
Mhm.
letting the other 3 drop, and you're just like healing up as you take damage with Blood Barrage. So you're just spamming casts like constantly the whole time and just
Oh.
protect one pillar. Hard mode Tob, if you do attack with the wrong style, it reflects that damage back at you. So you can't do
Oh.
that. So it's like it's basically kill everything perfectly all the time, never drop a tick, constantly swapping weapons, killing everything, and not taking too many off praise. It's incredibly
Oh
hard.
my god. Was that the hardest part
And
of
then
like,
it doesn't-
the whole...
Yeah, it's way harder than anything else that the Nilo's is. And then like you need to get through it with a certain amount of supplies, or you won't have enough because it also gives you less supplies in hard mode.
Oh my god. I've never seen anyone solo like hard mode. I think I've like seen people doing like hard mode at Versic solo, and every time that I've seen it, I'm so confused because they're always just walking back and forth eating purple sweets. I've never seen anyone do anything other than that.
They've changed that so it's not like Tick Eat Simulator anymore. So that's cool.
Oh.
Like you can just kill her now. So that's nice.
Okay.
The reason you would do that is because it would spawn too many red crabs and she would just out heal you. But now they
Mhm.
made it 1, so you can actually like kill her.
Oh,
that's cool.
okay. Yeah, because I would go and I'd be like, I don't know if they're like procrastinating or if this is the content.
No, because as soon as they swung, the red crabs would spawn and then they lose. Like she'd heal to 100. That would be it. You might as well just die.
Wait, I'm so sorry for asking this because now I'm just like asking a tutorial. How do you do it from the tick eating thing? How does she ever die? Like, how does she take
the
damage?
poison off the purple crab. So you kill the purple crab with poison, and that does a
Mhm.
damage splat at her, but it doesn't spawn the crabs for some reason.
Oh
So
my
you can
god.
slowly kill her with that. That's what people did.
That's the entire fight. Or the part
Well,
that
from
phase 2
at,
or
at
whatever.
35%. Yeah. From 35% on, that's what you did. But they made it so that doesn't happen anymore. It was like the worst thing about solo top. It sucked. Like no one wanted to do
Damn.
that. It wasn't particularly hard either. Like it looks crazy, but
It's just annoying.
you're just sitting there eating. Like it's not that crazy. And it's just boring.
Yeah. Like Inferno's boring. Exactly.
Yeah. If it was like actually boring, that's what it would be like. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. But anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hard mode top took me like a week to clear. Like most things
Only a
take
week?
me a couple. A week is a long time. Like a couple, like
Jesus.
Coliseum was like a day. Most new content I can clear within a day. So hard mode top was crazy. But even that, like, that's a thing that was too hard for me, and I was like, I'm done. Like I'll do it once just to say I did it, but I'm done.
Yeah.
But even that, like Dirac Obama and Sam Squanches, like they send them daily. Like they just do those. That's like I'll do a solo hard mode real quick. Like
Weird.
everything in the game can be easy once you've learned it. So
Yeah. It's crazy like how different people's versions are of fun. Because you speedrun
Yeah,
Inferno,
yeah.
they solo hard mode Tov, and if I want to have fun, I just like do like mindless. I do like clues, and I'm like, it's so strange.
That's cool too. That works.
Yeah, it's so strange. It's such like a game. It brings so much different versions of fun into it. I love RuneScape.
I love all the different ways to play RuneScape. It's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
so cool.
that's the big appeal for me.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you'd consider like done with the game?
What do you mean done with the game?
Like you could quit. You've completed the game. You've done it all.
what do you like?
Can you
If
not?
you do X objective, you're done? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You're like, I don't comprehend. What do you mean done? you don't
like a
play
thing-
it.
That's such a thing with other games that we don't have. Like, yeah, there's no done. I mean,
Yeah.
there can be. I had a friend who
Uh-huh.
had like 4 Sacred Eel ults, and he would run them all the time to make money, and he would fund his max grind as fast as possible. He was like flying through all the levels, and he got a max cape one day, finally got it, and he's like, all right, I'm done. And I never saw him again. I never talked to him again. He was done.
Good friend.
Yeah, I just wanted the max cape. That's it.
That's crazy.
So playing that way is crazy to me because there's always something else to do. You know?
I agree. I think that's partly why I got into collection logging. Is it's a good way to make sure I'm always interested in the game because I want to stay always interested in the game. Like, I need to have objectives to keep me going, and that's
my thing was pet hunting post max. Like I went for pets.
How many pets?
Which is kind of the same idea.
How many did you have?
My main has 32, I think. I think something like that. A good amount.
Okay. Most spooned and most dry pet, if you remember.
I am so spooned. I got it. My most spooned would be Bloodhound on 17, I think.
Oh my god. The Bloodhound too of all of them.
I have so many though. Like my first sire was was the sire pet.
What?
That was like at 50. Like the very first one I was just got, all right, pet done. I had Thermipet was the first task. It was like 80. I have a lot of spoon pets. I have a lot.
Did you like crazy dry on any?
Not really. The worst I had was KQ 3500. That was probably the longest.
Wow,
grind.
that's like barely past rate.
Yeah, it's just KQ is KQ, you know. So that feels like
it feels like a lifetime. It feels like you're like 5 times the rate, but
I really wanted that one because it's a 2x2 pet. Like it's really big.
Yeah.
I really wanted KQ.
I love the thick ones. Oh, wait, do you have Penance Queen?
I don't have that one.
I
I never got into Barbasalt.
You didn't? Oh, really? I would like Barbasol, but that is a commitment. That's definitely if I grind pets, which I'm interested in someday, that will be the last one I go for sure.
The tech for extremely sweaty. I saw the Defender document or something.
Okay.
They have like an 80-page document for like every single role, like how to do it. So it's super in depth and complicated apparently, but I never got into it.
Yeah, I forgot that you do things the sweaty way, and I was like, "What do you mean? You could just go."
Well, in theory, the idea with like that pet is if you do it with leeches and you get really good at it, it's like a 40 mil clear for like 15 minutes of work. So you just fund like everything in the game with that.
That is nuts. Oh, that's so expensive. I will just.
A lot of people just drop bills. Like they'll drop like 5 bill. Like get me a bunch of pet rolls. Like I don't want to do this.
So they'll AFK while other people do it.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody else runs it for them, and then they get one roll, they don't get anything, and they just spent like 60 mil or something.
Wait, I don't want to sound annoying, but like, then you don't have the satisfaction. Where's the integrity?
Oh yeah, I mean, with pet hunting, you can boost so many. Like you can court boosting is really common. Like you have people like spec it down for you and then delete it.
Oh, why do I want you to like make me a list right now? I'm like, okay, what else? Like,
I think the craziest I've seen is 1+10 Scorpio, where they had 10 other accounts like with tridents hitting, and then they would use like the scepter, like they use the good staff, so they get the kill. They kill Scorpion like 2 ticks or something.
Oh my god!
Like
okay, see, in this, my logic's not sound. I would consider that more legit than AFK because you still have to hit it. And that's what makes the difference in my mind.
I think it's just cooler than just sitting there, right? Like you have a big group of people hitting the boss, I guess.
Yeah, it feels fun.
Yeah, AFKing is boring.
Yeah. I like doing stuff when I'm like watch shows, but in general, I get bored. I just want to play other games when that happens. I do get a lot of I don't know if you do this, where you want to play other games, but you feel bad because you feel like you should be playing RuneScape.
Totally get that. Yep.
Especially, I guess, if it's your job too, streaming and stuff. It's just like, well, I guess I have to do this.
I try to like figure out what I can AFK while doing other games, but I'm usually logging out.
I know it's kind of I love this game, and I don't see myself ever stopping. Kind of like you, I'm like, what do you mean quit? But it is funny that's like so grindy that could feel almost like a chore to be like, well, I can never not be doing anything.
You can totally get into like a toxic mindset and just feel like you have to do something all the time, and you totally don't. I was just thinking about this. I'm like, what do I need to do on my hardcore? And it's like 2K total. I mean, I'm like, there's nothing. I cannot think of a single thing that I need to do. Like, if there's things that would make number go up, but like, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
I could just stop.
That's so true. I need to get that more. It's the Gridmaster thing. I was telling Robert, I was like, man, I feel like I've wasted so much time at work today. And he's like, it's out for 4 weeks. It's not that serious. You don't have to be playing at all times. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess not.
Definitely not. And it's way more fun to take it like easy.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's nice seeing like I like having streamers on and talking about like burnout and stuff or like feeling like the obligation because I think a lot of people don't talk about that side of streaming where like it could be weirdly exhausting or just like content creation in general. So I'm like bringing awareness.
Yeah, I'm just real about it. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you're tired and you like just don't want to play RuneScape. You know, it happens.
Yeah.
Generally, I really enjoy playing RuneScape though. It's my favorite game. It's just
Yeah.
I played a lot. And I'm constantly like pushing like different things. So I think especially for me, it's like sometimes I don't want to like go super hard, but I feel like I have to be like entertaining a lot of the time, if that makes sense. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to. Sometimes I just want to like chop trees, but I'm like, if I just chop trees, no one's gonna want to watch.
I know.
You know,
That's where I've
it's
been
hard.
doing too.
It's
I've
hard.
been doing forestry recently. Yeah, you're right. It's not as popping in the stream when you switch
I feel
to the
like
cutting.
guilty when I do that kind of thing, like which is weird.
Yes.
Like I shouldn't feel guilty, but like I do to like an extent. Like I'm like I feel like I need to not be doing this, but
Yeah, it's so weird. I feel the same exact way. It's just like, well, I don't want to go do PVM, but I'm going to for you guys. But then people still don't want to watch because they could tell I don't want to do delve.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is to be like enjoying what you do, like because that comes
Exactly.
through. That comes through really hard.
Yeah. So,
I've had times I'm like mining granite and we're just having a good time. We're just talking about stuff. But I always have
Yeah.
that like in the back of my head, like this isn't crazy enough. This isn't good enough. And
Yeah.
it's not. You gotta like. I feel like you gotta like curb that kind of like it's like you gotta push that back.
yeah.
It's not true.
It's hard when it's your job too, because it's just like not only is it slower in chat, but that could like affect like your money, your livelihood if you're not getting as much.
Yeah,
It's kind
and
of scary.
it's so easy to get into like a toxic spiral with that, where like
Yes.
you constantly have to be max entertaining and then you burn out. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to not be that way.
That's good. Do you whenever you're like live, do you ever like look at how many viewers you have, or you just ignore it because it'll stress you out?
I have had that off since like day 2 of streaming or
Really?
something.
Yeah.
So I think it's way worse. It probably isn't. No, honestly, like I hate that. Like I go to the bathroom and then you
Mhm.
like look at the number and it's gone down like a bunch. Like even that is like
Ugh.
okay, I have to do the bathroom break really fast and then I can
Yes.
come. Like it's not like that.
That happened to me
but
the
like
other
the psychology
day.
is.
Yeah, I went and like
Ugh.
pet my cats, and Robert had the stream pulled up, and I saw the viewers, and I was like, I need to go back.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
like man, no, you can pet your cat. It's okay.
It's okay. Especially like it's not my job anymore. I don't know why it's still like I feel that the full time. So I can only imagine how stressful it is for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the meme that like streaming isn't a real job and it's like very easy, but there's a lot of like psychological pressures of stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy. It's not completely free.
I hard disagree because in my mind, it's just a different version of customer service all day because you're having to talk all day, which is exhausting.
Yeah, it's customer service, but you have controls. At least you can ban people.
Yes.
That's huge.
It's yeah, that's what I always thought because I never considered customer service until my job. Like it was considered for part of like how much they'd pay me. They considered it as customer service. And I was like, oh, I guess in a way it is. It's just more fun customer service.
Yeah, and even then,
cuss
like
at
you
people.
kind of have the like that same like back of your head. Like I don't want to ban X month subscriber because they've been around, you
Yeah.
know. But like it doesn't. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like some people are not cool, you know. Like it's okay.
Yeah, it always feels awkward. I've had to ban people that were around for like a year because they just got strange, and I feel like
People change. It
they
happens.
do.
You know.
And I don't know if you do it, but like sometimes I think I'll definitely give people more chances than they deserve because they've been around. And I'll be
I
like,
totally do that. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, please stop though. Please. I really don't want to have to do that. I'll just ask one of my mods to ban them because I don't want to be the bad guy.
I've had some really like hard run-ins with like friends, and it's like it's always really
Really?
hard. Yeah,
Oh, have you had to ban any friends?
I definitely have. Well, people I
Ah.
thought were friends.
Well, yeah.
I've had-
at the time.
I've had people come in and shit on me after like failing an Inferno run. Like they're like, you
Why?
like I died at Zuck, and then they're like, wow, you really that up, didn't you? It's like
Why
you
do
were
that?
not you were not my friend. I don't Just like off that line, I'm like, no, all right, I misjudged you, my bad. Like that's such an awful thing to do to someone who is
so
like
mean.
You're pacing a speed run and it's like taking forever and you finally get it and then you mess up at the very end and you feel awful, and then to have someone come in and then step on you on top of that, it's like,
no. I hate
Yeah.
that so much. Do you think they're trying to be people like that are trying to be rude or trying to be like banter? I think people try to
No,
be
I don't think it was
edgy
banter.
too.
No.
Yeah, people are
No.
so confident online and over the phone. I thought it was just online, and then I started working at like a call center. Now I answer calls in a medical office. People are very bold when
Mhm.
they don't have to see you in the face.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anonymity is a big.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes I hate it.
Some people are just toxic. It's just you got to deal with it.
Yeah, I had a patient the other day who, like, whenever it was the first person, like, I was just putting down my bag and I was just like, "Oh, are you checking in?" And they just didn't say anything and hand me a piece of paper. And I'm like, "What the is this?" And it was like their appointment details. Their name was in the corner, very tiny, and I didn't see it. So I was like, "What's your name?" And then after like 10 seconds looking through our little list and looking at that, I found it. And I was like, "All right, here you go." And he's like, "It's okay if you can't read." I'm like, "Bro, why?
Oh.
Why you gotta act like that?" But I just laughed because I didn't want him to think that I thought it was rude because I didn't want to give him the satisfaction. I don't know if that logic makes sense, but I thought
When I worked at McDonald's, I had an angry old lady come in. She'd
Mhm.
ordered a coffee, and I'm trying to take an order and make her coffee at the same time.
Mhm.
And she yells through the window, like, "Can you hurry it up already? Can you get me my coffee?"
Broad.
I'm like, I rolled my eyes at her. I'm like, You're joking right now."
She's gonna report you to McDonald's. Oh my god. You gotta be careful.
Oh no.
I
My
know.
future prospects.
I know.
No, dude.
It's like the downfall of Gnomonkey. Back to McDonald's you go.
I know what you did at McDonald's. You rolled your eyes at an old lady.
How dare you? You're canceled now.
Ugh.
I think there was a part of me that thought, coming from like a retail background going into streaming, I'm like, this is gonna be nice. Everyone online is nice. Who? Why would I think that? Some people
Did you
are
really
not.
think that? That's crazy.
You said that's
Unlucky, I'm sorry.
crazy. Damn. Okay.
No, as soon as it's not even face to face, people are assholes. But as soon as there's none of that, like, oh, all goes out the window for sure.
Oh yeah. As soon as I started, people were mean, and I'd just be like, "Wait, what?" I didn't know anything because I would just like, I would play RuneScape, but like I wouldn't have my chat on. Like I'd have it closed. I'd be doing my own thing, watching shows. So I'm like, "Wait, why are people being mean to me?" I forget. Now I'm used to it. And
That's
now
crazy.
I don't know if this is good or not, but I just ban anyone who's even slightly mean or delete their comments if they're critical. I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to read this.
So, like, to an extent, I like maybe if someone has like a genuine like thing to offer, they're like, "Hey,
Yes.
have you thought about doing this?" And it's like, "No, I didn't actually. That's a good shout."
Yeah.
But like, I've been having it with Coliseum. Like, I've been trying to do it on the hardcore, and I've just been like having an awful time with it because
Oh.
the chat is like telling me how to do it, and it's like, I
You've
promise
done
I
it.
know how to do it.
You're like,
I
it's
just pulled off like a sick
fine.
off tick, and you're like telling me I'm not doing it right, you know?
And you're like, so you want to click
swear.
brew? No, that's
I
funny.
don't think I would do that way. It's like, oh, really?
I love the idea of going into your stream and backseating you for no reason as someone who has not done Coliseum. So I might start doing that because that would just be hilarious.
That would be funny. That would be funny. I'm not trying to have like an ego about it, but like I'm really
You've
good
done
at
it.
Coliseum. I don't need help. I really
Yeah.
don't.
I'm like, ego aside, you got KC, you know how to do it.
I have speedrun countless times. I know how to do everything. I promise. I swear.
Everything he says. Wow.
I wrote the guide on it, right?
Yeah. I can't imagine the kind of people. I'm sure you get a lot of like really cool people mostly, but you probably get some really weird people in
It
your
is mostly,
chat.
but you notice the bad comments for sure. Like
Yeah.
the bad chat messages are what you cling on to, unfortunately.
I know. It's the same. It's so customer service because it's the same with my in real life job
Mhm.
too. You just remember rude stuff, but like I love people who are mostly people are nice.
Definitely like 80 to 90% probably, but that 10%, that's what you remember.
Yeah. At least you have good mods like Hedron. Everyone, they could just delete them. You don't have to see it.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even see them and they're gone.
I
It's so nice.
love that. When I'm like, I love knowing that I didn't even get to read their message. It just disappeared.
They were just poofed. It was like they were never there.
Exactly. It's like you were never born. That was maybe a little too
That
intense.
sounds so evil, but that's so real.
They're not real in my mind. They don't
It's
exist.
so nice that you basically never came here. Like my life is better because of that.
Okay, that does sound a little worse when you word it like that.
But it's real. It's real. It's like I just didn't need.
Yeah. Now I'm making you sound toxic again. Sorry. We've really pivoted that way.
The fact is, I always was toxic from the very start. So
honestly, HLC, we all knew it.
HLC.
We all knew it. I'll cut this joke if you want, but I do remember when I was talking to Hedron, like one of the first times, I didn't know that you guys were together at the time. I was just like, oh, are they like friends or something? Wow, why does this sound like so middle school of me? Anyway, I was talking to her and she made a joke and she was like, when they said HLC, I didn't know they meant like that. And I just thought,
did that click for you?
I was just like, wait. And then it was like, okay, I understand.
That's amazing that's how you figured that out. I love that.
Yeah,
Through Hedron chatting. That's good.
That was such a good joke. I'm like, she needs to make that all the time. I'll keep it or cut it out, depending if you care. But I just wanted to give a shout out to her because
No, you can leave that. That's funny.
That was over a year ago, and I think about that all the time because I was like, man, that was a really good one.
Hedron's always doing the Hedron chatting. She gets her own emote for that.
As she should.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I think we covered what you had.
Okay. Anything else extra you'd like?
Not thinking of anything.
Okay, cool. Well, do you want to let everyone know your socials? If they want to give you a follow or watch your stream and go backseat you, I encourage everyone to do that.
Come check the stream. I might be in Coliseum and you can tell me how to do it properly.
I'll be like, I think you're just in the middle.
Twitch.tv/Gnomonkey, and I'm on YouTube as well. I make guides, teaching streams, that kind of thing. So.
Hey, awesome. Yeah, everyone go follow, and I'm going to put the links down in the description as well. But thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice.
Of course. And thank you all for listening. We'll catch you all next time.